Yo, what's up? Episode 2 of the Coon stream. I don't know what to call this yet. Oh, I think I have it as Black YouTube case files. But that's what we'll call it for now. I didn't want to be too long-winded with that intro, so we're going to keep it very short. I got some videos I want to react to actually today. And you know what's funny? I thought it would take a couple of days to come up with some stuff to react to, but the way Black YouTube and the space is, there's always something that at least every day, at least no, not every day. I'm not gonna no, that's too much credit. I'll say at least every week potentially. It's always something to laugh about. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna see if I could get BIGJ on here eventually. That would be hilarious if I could do that. So if you missed the last stream, we went over a couple of the arcs that happened in the space. We quickly went through like the Aegon arc, the passport arc, Austin passport arc, a little bit of the Pearly arc, which is still ongoing. It's still ongoing. I mentioned the Perfume Sama arc, mentioned that Brother Pill arc, mentioned that already. Stream Team arc, mentioned that. I don't know if I mentioned the the Mikes and Men arc. Oh man. I wish I could I wish I could have gotten that the clip from that debate where Fantastic and Kuda were doing Mikes and Men. I think that was on Teapot. Well, maybe I'll get that. I'll get that some other time though. Yeah, I'll get that some other time. Shit was fucking funny though. That was very, very funny. Let me see here. So I'm gonna get right to it, but I want to share this. Got a couple things to cover actually. I'm gonna share this again. There we go. Let me see. I'm gonna share this again. There we go. I know eventually when people find out I'm talking about the space, they're gonna say, "Oh, man, Soul's a hater ass nigga." But once again, pre-warning, as usual. Don't take any of this seriously, okay? This is all for fun. No feelings involved. We're just having a fun time on a Thursday. Okay? Pre-warning. Everyone needs to chill the fuck out.
All right, everyone. Chill.
All right. So, not going to waste too much time here. So, I wanted to cover Super Sly did a video. Let me see if I could find it here. Oh, just Pearly Things, Flawless Victory, right? and he basically critiques the space. Some people, I already know, like I said in another stream, people like some people dislike some people, whatever. But Sly critiques the space every now and then, and um, I know some people may think it comes off as hate, but I mean, he was in the space. Um, I think it's good to get critiques, and sometimes you may not like it. I mean, so you look at reviews or Yelp reviews or reviews on Amazon. Not every review is going to be good, so take the good with the bad, or whatever. But I think he had some good points, and I want to play it. So I'm gonna, of course, shout out to him for doing it. He mentioned something about Angryman, dude. I was like, that's interesting. So I'm gonna see if I can get some more people here. Wake some people up. Before we get started here. Let's see here. Let's see here. So let me share the screen first. Let's start with that. Why don't we do that first? Let's see. Share screen. Where is it? Boom. There it is. All right. So I thought what this was such a, we're gonna just start this off. Let me see if I can. If I have to fast forward it, I will. And fair use, of course. And I already check out his channel. You guys know who Sly is. All right, let's see if I can start. Let's just see where he starts. I might have to fast forward it a little bit. Let me see. Is he's talking? Nope.
I don't care what sector of YouTube you're in. There's the back and forth, and there's nothing quite like it. There's nothing as encapsulating as what's going on right now with the black space of YouTube. Nothing. Even if you don't even believe there's no black space of YouTube, trust me, there is. Why you say she won? Bruh, what do you mean she did? She won. She's winning.
Okay. We can already start. We can already start. So, like I said, I think you're winning if you already have, like, when I create these arc titles, there's a reason for that, right? When Perfume Sama was doing his thing, Kevin Samuels was winning a lot. Although he was taking some blows, but he was still winning. And right now, currently in this Pearly Mayo arc, Pearly's, technically she took a hit blow with the thing she said, but if you look at her channel, she has more subscribers now, right? Why does she have more subscribers? Well, first of all, men have been promoting her, right? People, word of mouth, like I said, people are curious. Oh, well, is this the white girl that said that thing about slaves? So they're following her channel. So now she's gotten a lot of hate watchers watching her. And of course, all the streams and videos and stuff, is mentioning her name. So same thing happened with Kevin Samuels. So she is very much winning. So the title Flawless Victory, what L has she taken? Unless she's losing, and oh god, I'm gonna make unless she's losing Africans or employees or something, or maybe she's gonna lose a bunch of subscribers tomorrow or some shit. I don't know, but she could take L's that way. But right now she's still getting views and still getting subs, and people are still mad. So she's technically still winning. So the title makes sense. And Sly so far is right.
What do you mean? I'll lay it. I'll lay it out. I'll lay out my point. Hands down, best entertainment on. Listen, better than HBO Max, better than Amazon Prime. It's better than any streaming platform with original content. Okay. Yes. Yes, RC, that's exactly what it is. They overlook self-improvement for validation, sexual act. That's what it's all been about all this time, was access to women. That's what it's always been about. It just had to take time to come to the light. All right. So all of us that were there for men empowerment, we all saw what it was and we backed away from it.
Oh my God, man. And see, this is the thing, man. We got to get through this. And he's already made some points that link back to why I talked about the other string. Why I kind of fell back was because once I found out that the space really wasn't for, self-improvement and stuff like that. Because here's the thing about that type of content, right? You can kind of broadcast the information, but then it's up to the viewer or the consumer to actually, take the information and apply it in real life, right? All these channels about finance, engineering, business. I mean, it's pointless if you don't actually apply it in real life, right? So if you think about it, the self-improvement content, I mean, it's what's that word they call it? Evergreen content. Yes. So it's evergreen content because everyone's at a different point in their lives and they might find something related to, freelance or business, whatever they're looking for endeavors, and it'll always be relatable and, able to use in real life. So that's the good thing about self-development content. The problem is based on where you're actually doing the content, right? And I found out early on, well, at least for the people that know, when I was doing the content, Makisha content, I was actually doing like STEM-based skill interviews. I remember I interviewed Ike, I interviewed GC, I interviewed Fantastic, even Zero. Anyone who had like an IT position, I was like, yeah, let's do this shit. You know, but what you find out, you got to keep in mind, this space is an entertainment-based space, and I know people don't like to admit it, but it is. If you want to do things that are business, tech, and all those things, I mean, you have to go in those communities and do that content in. If you want to do crypto stuff and all that stuff, I mean, there's communities online where you can go. Yeah, but this is not the place. And like I said, like even Sly said, you find out extremely quickly that what this space is all about. That's just the truth. I mean, and that's just based on observation, or honestly. But let's keep going.
Right? Yes, black men are the thirstiest men on the planet. Okay? I've been saying this. Now, here's what I don't understand. Okay? Here's what I don't understand. Hey, Lorena. Hey. Becky, stay winning. All day. Here's my initial. This is why women were like, well, Sly, why are you mentioning the black women? Because if my understanding is correct, if I heard what she said, what Pearl said offended black people. You understand? So my basis for all this, she offended black people. Yes? Okay. So regardless if you felt, once again, and I know Obsidian is and we'll get to the payroll part. We'll get to Pearly's payroll. But
Funny.
the chance for you to address Pearly for even 5 minutes, it should have been a black people issue. It should not have been just black men going up there. Now, what I didn't realize or I didn't expect was the number of black men to defend Pearly. That's what we didn't see coming. Okay. No, well, I take that back. We didn't see it being as prolific as we thought it was going to be. You understand? So I was taken aback at the level of caping for Pearly, right? I didn't see that coming. All right. Now, that's the first issue. Second issue, if what Pearly said was as offensive to black people, then all black people should have been up there and saying, "Hey, we don't like what you said." That's why I saw him. That's why I didn't go up there. I didn't think there's going to be that many black dudes caping like that. I didn't see that. All right. So to be fair, I didn't see it. But once again,
Oh, okay. So, and keep in mind, I'm not subscribed to a lot of people, so I'm not keeping watch of everything that happens and shit like that. I only find out through other ways. So, um, but it did seem like a lot of men said something compared to women. Now, I do remember old man tried to do the hey, everyone has a problem with it. Just meet at my channel. I meet at the source, my channel, and of course, we're not stupid. He did that because why? He was trying to get views and shit like that. Trying to get views with the chaos. But I mean, everyone knows old man was going to do that. That was pretty predictable. No surprise there. I thought it was funny as fuck that people said, "No, I don't want to go on your platform," because they knew he was going to start pandering, which he did. I mean, come on, he's not the only one. I think Anton, that dude. I mean, he was he was definitely doing some pandering and shit, and trying to play the middleman and all that shit with the drama. I saw that. It's pretty stupid, but funny. But the reason why there's more black men, defending the Pearly Mayo things was because, I mean, basically she was playing the pick me role, right? She was doing the pick me playbook, saying all the talking points that men like to hear that make them feel good. So I think that's why there was more men, kind of being on the defense force than women. Now, if she was not pandering, right, and maybe her content was kind of uplifting black men and women, I think then maybe you would see both sides kind of, trying to defend her. I think that's why. At least that's my theory. I don't want to go through this whole thing. This is long, but I mean, I can't resist. Sly has some points.
Basis of my whole rhetoric is if she offended black people, then black people should have shown up. Period. If what she said offended black people, then black people should have shown up. All right? Period, point blank. Now, so you have a large faction of black men that are supporting Pearl, that have openly devoted their time, resources, energies, and monies to defend Pearl. We'll get to them in a minute. You have a very small minority faction of men that was like, nah, what she says is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rocking with her. Okay, so obviously we don't talk about the minority because the minority, they're the minority. We're going to go with the majority. So we have the majority of black men that are caping for Pearl. Fine, as you wish. Now, these black women, for some odd reason, are now upset at the black men that are caping for Pearl. Okay, well, here's how I'm seeing it. Please don't take offense to how. So I don't see how you didn't see it coming. These dudes still cape for an avatar. I don't get into the Jessica X thing. I don't get into all that. I really didn't think. But once again, we're talking racism, right? And when the word racism pops up, everybody gets their feathers ruffled. So once again, if what she said offended black people, then black people should have shown up. Just like how black people are standing up for Angel Reese against the Caitlyn, right? LSU, Iowa,
Fast forward this,
right? It was Shakari, exactly. Like how black people roll for Shakari Richardson, exactly.
Yes,
There's no difference now. Okay.
All right, let me see.
This all goes back to Oshay. You told Oshay, stop bringing these women through. We don't want to hear what they have to say. This is a male empowerment space. We don't want to hear from women. What did O'Shea do? He would bring Cynthia G on. The same tactics that Obsidian used to protect Pearl, O'Shea would protect Cynthia G as well.
Oh.
Ask me how I know. Because I was there. Truth Teller 410 was there.
Okay, see, like some of this stuff predates the soul existence, man. Some of this predates me, okay? So that's why it's good to hear people that were in the space a while ago, because I didn't know that. I knew O'Shea, I knew he was like kind of boosting up like some of the other ones, but I didn't know he was. Oh wait, actually, I think the bald eagle was on the Rumble. I think back then. I think so. Go figure. So apparently, the truth teller, Sly, probably Nick Taylor, they were there when they were trying to tell O'Shea not to bring Roman on. We don't want to hear what they want to say. This is a male empowerment space, male self-improvement space. And I guess he ignored it. But once again, I think it's because why? Well, the views. But let's see.
Every time we had Cynthia G boxed into a corner, O'Shea would be like, nah. We're not going to let y'all beat up on Cynthia G. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? The pick-me's cooking. Yeah!
Oh,
right? Wow. They brought the salon to the barbershop. I will never go to a barbershop that has a salon right next to it. Makes no sense, right? So for about a year, he would bring Cynthia G through, and for a year, he would protect this woman from us. We couldn't go in on Cynthia like we wanted to because she knew O'Shea would be like, no. Come on now. Yeah. Paris Milan.
Oh, yeah.
Brought her through.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was one of them. I remember that. Paris Milan. And that now she's blown up. I don't know what her sub count is, but yeah, that was another one. I remember that. Okay.
We will walk her down, cut off the ring, get her in the corner. Here come O'Shea. No. We're not gonna let y'all beat up on him. Come on now. No. And if you go back, we would tell this nigga in the chat, stop bringing these broads through. We don't care what they have to say. This is not helping male empowerment. For years. And what does Paris Milan do? What does Cynthia G do? After they've used and abused the men, took the monies or whatever. Now their platforms are used to attack the very men that propel them to where they are now, onto bigger and better things. Irene Yvette.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Irene Yvette had the nerve to come onto that live stream and refer to us black men as Nambla.
Huh?
Rest in peace, Allen Roger Curry. He was on the stream. That goofball E. Dean Cole. Has anyone seen E. Dean Cole?
That guy.
That goofball. Right? This black woman that has mixed kids.
Right. Yeah.
That married a black man. So she found a black man.
Yeah, kids with massive.
To marry, to help raise her mixed kids, which is beyond. I don't understand that. Okay. So that same black woman referred to us black men as Nambla.
What the hell does that mean?
Thank God for me, because I was the only one that had some sense to check the broad in real time. Did O'Shea say anything? No. Did O'Shea say anything to that black woman that referred to his black male constituents as Nambla? No, he did not. Okay? Am I surprised? No, I am not. All right? Before your time, Ty City, bruh. Bruh. Yeah. All right. Yes. Who was on the panel? It was me, E.T. Cole, Alan Rogers. Hey, to be fair to ARC, he didn't know what Nambla was.
Okay, let me
And
keep going.
Alfalfa for bringing Darla to the club. Right? Did y'all forget? This goes back to the Little Rascals
Keep going.
that propped y'all up. Okay, so let me get to my next point. So once again, black people do what black people do. Black people love to remind other black people when they have access to white people how important white people are to them. All right. Once again, black people, when they have access to white folks, Europeans, they will throw that in other black people's faces all day, every day. Okay, all day. First chance. Wait, the women may be the strippers. I have a family member in the body club, but they never allowed into the meetings, right? Okay, so most black folk, when they have access to a European, they will throw that in your face, other people, black people's faces. Okay, so what? You know why? Danica Marie and Six and Kendra, you know why they're mad at the black men right now?
Here we go.
Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why they're really mad at the black men? The real reason?
Jealousy of views.
Man, J. Jermaine, bro, I can't stand to listen to her for 5 minutes. Listen, I don't listen to women.
I'm guessing his views
that I generally don't like. Like her archetype of woman, I would never. I don't. That's not my type of woman. I don't pursue that type of woman. So why do I listen to her? But anywho, do you want to know why they're mad at the black men right now? The real reason why they're black, they're mad because black men reminded them white women are more important.
Oh,
okay.
They're upset at the black men because black men just reminded the black woman, those black women, white women are more important. Period. Point blank.
Oh, got it.
Black folk, if they have access to a European, will quickly remind other black folks, white folks are more important. Every time. That's why they're upset. That's it.
Okay, wait a second. But I would say, I mean, what if Pearly had a low channel, like a low sub count, all that? I don't know if they would pay that much attention to her, you know? I think it's mainly because of her sub count, and plus she's, younger and she's pandering. That's my thoughts though. But okay, that's interesting though. So he's saying that he thinks it's because proving that just because she's white, but I think it's because mainly I think it's the sub count. If it was lower, I don't think she would get this much attention. Keep in mind, look what happened to Kevin Samuels, right? I mean, he didn't get that much attention when he was just doing normal shit. Well, his perfume or whatever before he did his, he got his viral moment. But all right.
That's why they're mad. The Pog wins out over the Ebony every time.
Ha!
The white woman has taken everybody's market share.
Oh,
everybody's taking a hit.
Oh,
if you're not making content off of this, I don't know what's wrong with you. But
wait. Okay, wait. Oh, wait a second. Now, I will admit though. Now, okay, wait. He does have a point though that in most online social media, right? It is true though that if you're white, and that's white dude, white girl, whatever, you do have an advantage in that market. That is true. And as a fellow nerd naker here, I can confirm that, whether that's in the reaction space, the gaming space. Think about it. If you have a white girl doing finance advice, right? She's probably going to do really well, especially if she looks good compared to a black chick, black dude, white dude, even a white dude. Shit, the white girl will probably do better, right? So I can see that Pearly got into the into the dating space, started speaking talking points, pick me shit, vouching for men, apparently, quote unquote. And Six the Goddess and I think Danica Tattoo Tits are like pick me's basically, and she's taking up that market share. So yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, I see that. I see what he's talking about. That is true though. That's definitely true, man. That's definitely true. Man, we got a lot to cover, man. I'm trying to be quick, but he has so many good points. But we got a lot of to cover here.
Once again, these goofball black men have reminded the black queens that you do not hold a candle to the white woman. That's it in a nutshell. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. It's just that simple.
But wait, I mean, wait. But okay, wait. But Pearly's not the first white pick-me channel, right? I'm like, once again, I don't keep up with a lot of stuff in this side of YouTube, but I'm pretty sure there's other, well, maybe not as big as her channel, right? But I'm sure there must be some other white pick-me chicks, right? But is it because her content's kind of involving black men? Maybe that could be it. You know, little thought theory there. Let's keep going.
That's simple. All right. It's I don't know what to tell you. That's why they're mad. So now they're making 11 videos about Pearl. You call her all these names, just pasty pilgrim. Guess what, sis? Doesn't matter. She's kicking all of y'all asses. These black women unfortunately got their wake-up call on YouTube. Sis, when it comes to the white women, y'all sit down, have a seat, go over there. Be quiet. The white woman's talking. Be quiet. The white woman is talking.
It's like shit.
Know your place.
That's like shit.
You want to know how I can back this up?
Uh-oh.
You know how I can back this up with everything I just said? You be quiet. The white woman is talking. How dare you talk out of place? Know your role, jabroni. White woman talking. Now, shout out to Ty City. I didn't even know this dude, the guy said. So BGS, shout out to Ty City. So BGS said Pearl's important because Pearl can talk to lawmakers on black men's behalf.
Yeah, man. Yo, that was hilarious when we found that out. That was hilarious. That was funny as hell, man. That was funny. Oh man. Shout out to Ty. That was fun. That was funny as hell. You don't know how cringe that is, man. That's so cringe. But yeah, let's keep going. That was funny though.
If I had my damn, I wish I had my damn mixer. I could play the black men
it a little bit
for being reminded of their true natural order of things. Okay. Now, David Carroll was right. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Plastic business, a crucial business mistake, but he's in too deep. He has to ride it out. I expect him to do so. I'm not mad at it. I get it. Okay. Now, okay, let's get. Okay, we did. Did we done? Are we done with Hoshay?
Let's get to the other niggas.
Are we done with Hoshay? Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
I co-signed Auntie Jenny signing. If she had 0, she's up to 40,000. She'll be at 100,000, but probably by the end of the year. You know, because here's the thing. Once you get 100,000, even if you're under somebody, but then who owns that channel though? I take that back. Until we
okay. So there's a lot to cover, man. I'll learn how to. There's just so much to cover. So about this is actually a good point about how Pearly is hiring Africans. All right, I get it. Jokes. I get it. All right, she's hiring Africans and shit. What's going on? Omega, what's going on? You're late, but welcome. So she's hiring Africans and shit, and what she's doing is she's allowing YouTubers to use her studio, all her resources, right? So they can create content at her studio, right? All her resources, everything. And basically you're getting promotion too. So you're getting promotion, you're getting resources, and that is going to boost your channel up really fast. So like this auntie lady, okay, let's say she's at 40K now, but by the time she works with Pearly Jam Records for the next, like, let's say 5 years, I mean, she's definitely going to reach 100K within pretty quickly, right? But here's the thing, though, with Sarah Gray, I think that's his name, the dude with the turtleneck nigga, that dude. With that guy, right? He did a deal with Pearly Jam Records, and a lot of his content, I guess, was using her studio and stuff like that. So all those damn copyright strikes she did, because she basically said release his video about what was going on, which I think was good that he did that. Here's the fuckery that's been happening, but of course she didn't like it, so boom, copyright strike jutsu on his ass. And here's the thing about this. Here's the risky thing about that partnership, right? If you if any fuckery happens, right, best case scenario, you might as well drop those fucking videos off your channel, but then you're going to lose a lot of fucking views. Like, let's say you're getting let's say your top 5 videos are from the resources that you use using Pearly Jam Records. Well, you're going to lose a lot of that views, that watch time and shit. So there's kind of a disadvantage there, right? So it's, there's pros of being under someone like that, using their resources and stuff. But if something happens and you want to jump ship before that contract ends, then you might be at a loss there, or might have to start over. So that's for King Riches too. That nigga, mate and all that mate, bruv, nigga. So that's the thing. Yo, Spirit. Yeah, yo, you're late, bro. Yeah, we're doing coon streams. We're doing coon streams, man. We're doing half coon streams, gameplays on this channel, Talkie Jump podcast on this channel. So this is a special menu course meal on this streaming channel, man. The main channel is for the reactions. This one's for coonery and stuff like that. Yeah, come on, man. Hey, I can't let Reg and SKC have all the fun. Come on, let me spit. Let me say my shit. Let me say my shit. So yeah, welcome aboard, Spirit. Welcome aboard. Share my channel. Share the channel and shit. Shout out to Chat Mafia and shit. But yeah, let's keep going. It's taking me forever to commentate, but this is a lot.
Actually, see the actual contract in black and white of who owns what. If we go off what Sarah says, then Pearl has a lost record. You know what I'm saying? I reckon TLA, when it comes to child custody, child support, divorces for men, I can almost guarantee he has a losing record.
Okay, he's talking about the lead attorney. I don't really have anything against him. The only thing that I thought was kind of goofy about him was that he was allowing some Skittle things on his panel and shit, but whatever. He does have that damn clip where he accidentally said he was dating Kevin. I don't know. I think Ramil played it. That shit was funny as fuck. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not subscribed, so whatever. But I do remember when he joined the space, and he was trying to do the right content, but then he started like reviewing like celebrity news and using his legal advice shit with it and shit. I'm like, all right. And that shit hooked to, Black YouTube, Arkham Asylum. Love that shit, But let's keep going. I'm trying to get through this.
That admits that he didn't care to help men. There's a live stream he did a few months back, and I hate that I didn't get it. So anybody that's watching the women on YouTube, I'm Manosphere. When Kevin was alive, y'all had all the pride in the world. Y'all used to beat y'all chest. Y'all would go into women's spaces looking for confrontation. Right? They would go into women's spaces looking for confrontation, just based off the strength of Kevin Samuels. Y'all would go into these women's spaces. Y'all would quote Kevin Samuels bar for bar.
Okay, so during the Perfume Sama arc, this is real. like dudes would say, you know, Kevin Samuel says this, Kevin Samuel says that, and you know, like Sly said, would just be jumping to women panels, women chats, and you know, trying to you know, rephrase what Perfume Sama was saying. I mean, it was insane. But once again, you know, Kevin was pandering. Oh, at one point he was pandering to niggas, right? He was doing all the shaming and trying to shame the chicks when the interviews and roasting them, basically roasting them in a classy way. That's basically what he was doing. And dudes love that shit. And then you know, he would shame the dudes, and the women would love that shit. So he was pandering to really both sides. Oh yeah, Doran, God man, you might want you watch the playback. Yeah, you missed quite a bit, man. We started at 7 p.m., bro. You missed a lot, but we got a lot of shit to cover. I'm trying to get through this shit. It's just taking me a while.
Y'all had no independent thought of your own. You had no independent thought of your own. Y'all would go to these women's spaces and other places quoting Kevin bar for bar.
Mega says a couple of them threatened to kill me. That's probably because you're a random ass nigga. Mega, you probably said some random ass shit. But I can see it.
When Kevin was the man, when Kevin was on top, you had other black men making sure other black men were not able to directly compete against Kevin. Once again, it goes to a lot of these guys are afraid of.
Okay, you didn't get any notification. All right, so when you see the subscribe button, make sure you put notifications on all. All right, so click the bell and for all notifications, and watch out for the community tab and all that shit. I know my channel is really small, so we're still growing. We're just starting this channel out, so that might be why. But check the Discord also. I put notifications in the Discord as well, so look out for that too. So those are ways to save the. Okay. All right.
Competition. I've been saying Kevin was the biggest one scared of competition. All right. As much as y'all love Kevin, he was definitely afraid of legitimate competition.
Okay. Yes. All right. So if you remember, there was a stream, Bernard Riley's, I think, where Kevin, and this shit was cringe. I think Thai City covered this. I think even Fantastic did. Kevin, this nigga tried to strategically tell other Negroes not to live stream. He said, you know, it's better that you do pre-records. And then this dude blew up and grew his channel doing what? Mainly fucking live streams and shit. And I don't know if anyone gave him smoke for that. A couple people did, but I remember that shit. That shit was so fucking cringe. And then keep in mind when Stream Team was happening, people were like trying to belittle Stream Team and live streaming, and then all of a sudden, it's like Kevin Samuel's Perfume Market started, and then the live streams, you know, the live streams were going crazy. So I find that ironic. And then remember what happened too? Clubhouse started, right? Which is basically what? Fucking 24/7 live streams and shit. So I mean, nice try there, but luckily it didn't work. You know, people were still doing their live streaming, but that shit was lame as hell, honestly. Especially from these old niggas. Anyway.
Okay. As much as y'all love Kevin, Kevin was deathly afraid of real competition. All you had to do is point and look at all the people around him that was working behind the scenes to stifle other black men for him. Okay, period. That's not very pro-black of anybody. That's not very pan-Africanist of anybody. That's not very black male empowering of anybody. So if you're openly out here actively trying to stifle other black men, that you go against everything you've ever stood for, right? Yeah. KS didn't want competition at all. Okay, now let's get to, so we're done with lead attorney. Let's get to Anton Daniels. Okay, Anton Daniels. Listen. I personally don't see what y'all see in the guy. I personally do not understand. Six has been going in on Anton. She just now signed go at Sarah low key. Just Stop mentioning marriage at this point, bro. We all see it. I definitely can see it. I can definitely see it. Now, I'm not immune to having a right. She's been married to you for the last 20 plus years, and now.
Okay, so he's talking about Anton, and I don't keep up with Anton either. The guy, I don't really care about him either. He was just trying to do drama and bullshit between the two, and I think he's the one who created Fight Club, which is basically like a whole reset of the rumbles and shit. So, yeah. You said for a guy who is in Manosphere. Oh, Larry, what is up? Sure does know a lot about it. I mean, he watches from afar. I mean, just like we all do for the most part. I mean, a lot of just, like you said earlier, a lot of this shit is like HBO Max and BET or live action Boondocks mixed together. I mean, so I wouldn't say I'm in it, but I definitely watch. I mean, I watch my RBRs and BIGJs and Regs. That's pretty much it. But y'all, I'm not definitely. That's how we know. That's how we hear stuff. Larry, what is going on, bro? Larry, what's going on? Man, Larry be going in, man. Recorded in Reg's chat. Shout out to Larry, man. Shout out to Larry, man. Good to see you here, bro. Good to see you. Make sure y'all like the video and like the stream, share it. So we can the other chat mafia niggas can find my channel. I know we're very small right now. We just started doing coon streams this week, so we started small, nigga. All right. Yo, you saying let's be honest, he's jealous? But no, but Sly has good I mean he has a channel of this other channel got like 40 subs or 40K subs or something. I don't really think he's jealous of these niggas. I just think he's just enjoying the coonery just like everyone else. But yeah, Anton I don't really care for. But I'll give him credit for the Fight Club shit, you know.
And now you have the nerve. She's taking half. Man, listen.
Let me see
that off. You don't think my wife gonna look at me like who? Divorce? If y'all don't, if appreciate it, thank you, Young Jay. So if y'all follow Anton, right? So Angryman.
Oh god, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the actually
did not see that coming. Definitely disappointed in Angryman. Did not see that coming. Now before I go to that back part of the anger, let me address what he said. This is why I wish that's why I wish Brother Trucks it was.
Oh, let me see.
I'm not gonna wash dishes. I'm not gonna do laundry. Right? That lasted about 6 months. So guess what? I'll occasionally wash dishes, and now more than likely I'll do the laundry. Does that make me less of any of a man in my house, of my marriage? That's insane. My dad didn't wash dishes. My mom doesn't wash cars. Dishwashers are okay, but you know.
Okay, this comment about laundry. I think he said that Angryman was saying that dudes something about dudes not doing or doing certain duties if you're married or some shit. I don't know. I just think it was stupid. I thought that was stupid. Let me keep playing though.
No, I just didn't understand the whole his point of it. Yeah, he was like, he went off like, me and my friend, hey, wash dishes. Like, so you mean to tell me? So if I ask Angryman, you never wash dishes with your woman? You've never washed dishes ever, right? You've never washed dishes. So I'm Angryman, never washed dishes. So if his woman tells him, hey, I'm tired, can you go wash the dishes?
Oh, okay. And see, this is another thing. And once again, I'm not against single niggas, bachelor niggas, married niggas. I don't really care. But I will say this, right? And Angryman, right? I think I've been on a panel with him. I think there was a channel. I think it's Fight Club. I think Fight Club does like an anime. And they do like an anime special now on their channel, right? And I think I saw Angryman on there, and just talking anime. I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool, nothing, that's cool. I don't mind him. If you're in the anime, hey, that's all right. But that's so cool, right? But this guy just, I mean, these guys just pander, right? Like, okay, he's a married dude, right? Cool, right? But if you look at his content, sometimes he's complaining about women a lot. But dude, you're married, right? So what the fuck? And he could tell people online, oh well, I do X, Y, and Z, but offline he could do something completely different. I don't know why people just believe in everything in Black YouTube or just on the internet, um, and I hate that shit. I think it's really fucking stupid. It's just like when okay, Ramil's, right? Ramil knows this. Ramil knows how his chat is, right? Or maybe they're doing some type of SBE shit, and you start seeing niggas put in like their heights in the chat or something, or their salaries in the chat. I'm like, can you guys stop? Like, to me, it's almost like you're trying to validate yourself in the chat. Like, yo, you guys don't need to. I don't need to know how tall online niggas are. Or just online niggas offline are. I mean, that's just why you telling me your fucking heights and your salaries. I didn't ask about your salary. It's just weird. That shit's kind of, it's just kind of weird to me. But let's keep going.
Is he what's he gonna say? No, those of us that have been married less than 10 years and clean the house. All right. So we have those. My assessment, I'm not attacking anybody. It's just how I see it. All right. If you're gonna attack me, attack my points, attack my argument. All right. So now the troll defenders are coming. Yes, weapons free, my friends. If they're getting crazy in the chat, yeah, weapons free. Wait, let them rock. But if it gets crazy, then weapons free by all means. Because I can't tell who has a wrench because I'm using Streamlabs. So Streamlabs does not tell me who has wrenches. Okay, so that's the chat that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Streamlabs chat. So if they talking crazy, getting crazy, let them rock one time and get them up out of here. All right. Okay. So for the last 7 to 8 years, Angryman has started a lot of things, but has also quit a lot of things. Okay, people start and stop things all the time. I get all that. It's part of the being a human, part of growth and ascension, finding one's identity. I still don't believe he has truly found his identity. Okay, because the identity that he's going with kind of has been birthed online. Right, so a lot of these guys have online identities. Obsidian didn't find himself until he came.
All right, so this is not just a Black YouTube Manosphere thing, but I would say just social media in general, right? And this is like, and this is why I would say there's, why certain people are just gonna have really big channels. This is why some people are gonna make social media their career, right? Like someone like Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, these type of people. I mean, once you're making this thing your full-time thing and you're trying to, I don't know why you would do it. You would try to rely on YouTube to pay your bills and stuff. You start trying to you let this thing try to, become what you are, as a person in real life and shit, right? So I think this applies to just social media in general. When it comes to trying to be a social media public figure and you want to be popular, all this shit. It's not just Black YouTube, but I would say the PewDiePies of the world. Even shit, I like RDC World, but goddamn, like those niggas are RDC online and offline. Like they can't beat them. Like that's your online personality becomes your real life personality, and to me, I wouldn't want that shit. I would want to be able to turn this shit off and be my real, go back to real life. But some of these dudes, once you become a big social media person, you can't turn that shit off, PewDiePie is probably PewDiePie offline. And like what Sly's saying with Angryman, he's probably this way. I don't know. I mean, if he's this way online, if he came here to online to be like this, I wonder how he is offline. Is it the same? I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll never know. Just like a Oshay, shit. Just like Kevin Samuels, like you said, or just like even on the female side, whatever, the pink pills, all the other shit,
Came online, right? BGS didn't find himself until he came online. The biggest and most glaring, obvious one is Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels did not find himself until he came online. 95% of these guys that are online now just now found themselves or found versions of themselves they created online. Okay? Period, point blank. I'm not shading anybody. I'm not dissing anybody. I'm just saying, okay? Man, let me chat going crazy. Wait.
Oh, go figure. Go figure.
Wait.
That's funny,
okay,
Dorian.
Chat going crazy. I'm behind it. I'm sorry, I'm behind the chat. Chat. Okay, now we up to speed. Okay. All right. So with Angryman, with the persona he created, right? It's almost like the Billy Goat's gruff. Like for a long time, and this is what I don't understand why he doesn't see things this way. Your reputation precedes you wherever you go. Yes? If we all agree, one's reputation precedes you wherever you go, either outside touching grass or online, right? So for the longest time, the general consensus against Angryman is that he's a bully. Okay? Now, when people call him a bully, they're not attacking him, but that's what you've put out to the people for a very, very long time. For years, you've put out the bully aspect. That's the avatar you put out. People receive you as such, and they treat you as such. Nobody wants to be around a bully.
Okay. So now, that's an interesting what Sly's saying about AM, right? Now I'm gonna go back to my observations, my nerd naker observations, all right? And once again, guys, you know, the coonery is over 9,000 here, all right?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
All right, everyone just keep that in mind. All right, so we gotta go back to this stream team arc. Okay, gotta go back to let's go back to the third shift. Right, third shift was lit. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows this. Right, the third shift was lit. Kuda's third shift was infamous and fun as fuck. So we all know that old niggas ruined that shit. It is what it is. Old niggas ruined a lot of shit online, right? But I remember AM came in there, he wanted in on the fun, right? And from my experience, this is just my experience, Angryman is a leech ass nigga, man. This dude is like fucking Cell from Dragon Ball Z. This dude is like he's either Cell or he's Majin Buu. One of those niggas. This dude will absorb some of your abilities for himself and then kind of go away. I remember he took Kuda's stuff, took his swag, then he left him. Like literally pump and dumped Kuda's channel. That shit was that shit wasn't cool. That shit was lame, and I'm sure. And I think right now he's doing that with Fight Club right now. Because apparently he's turning his shit into Fight Club Cell Junior and shit right now. So, but here's the thing, no cap though. I mean, as a YouTuber, there's nothing wrong with getting ideas from other YouTubers that you're in the same niche or area with, right? I mean, let's be honest. A lot of people in the space do a lot of common shit. So that's very obvious. I mean, literally, and I see it all the time. People are doing the same shit. Everyone uses StreamYard and same format. You could see it in the titles of what people do. I'm a YouTuber, so I know. There's nothing wrong with that. Just taking knowledge from what people do and mixing it into your own. There's nothing wrong with that. But god damn, AM makes it so damn obvious. He makes it so obvious. But whatever. It is what it is. I remember when he was conservative. Oh my god, yeah, right. It's just like man. I think we used to be SYSB. I think he used to be SYSBM a while ago. That was funny as hell. Let's get back to the tape. Oh, I hope y'all can hear this. Let me know if I need to put the volume up. I got my recording headphones on, so it's loud as fuck in my ear.
This is why, for years he would complain that when he would go on panels, it wasn't the proper engagement. He didn't get the respect he thought he deserved because your reputation preceded you and still precedes you till this day. All right? You have a lot of people that still remember Angryman as the Angryman. Like, you will make it a point to cuss and yell and act a goddamn fool. Y'all, listen, once again, no shade, no diss. This is an assessment. This is the same man that trashed his own studio because he got upset over Chadwick Boseman.
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. The RIP to Chadwick though. That was, and all that was terrible news. And also RIP to MF Doom, bro. I'm an MF Doom fanboy. People didn't know. But I wonder how many views you got on that video. I wonder how many views you got on that video. Come on, like, see, this reminds me. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about it. We're gonna have to talk about it. This reminds me of when Perfume Sama died, and a lot of people were doing like RIP Kevin Samuel videos, and man, I'm a YouTuber, right? I can and not only am I a YouTuber, right? But I'm a YouTuber that mainly does reaction based content in my main channel, right? So I can kind of tell who's faking and who's not. Like, really easy, man. I'm just letting you know. There was a lot of people fake. I would say probably 90% of the YouTubers were faking during the end of the Perfume Sama arc when he died and all that. A lot of people were faking for views, bro. That's just the real. And I think most people know, but of course you don't care to say anything. But most people know. A lot of that mourning and stuff was fake. It was. I would say the only probably real people that were mourning were family, close friends. Probably a small percentage of people actually were really mourning. But let's just be honest, like Black YouTube, come on, you niggas, and not just niggas. It was the broad too. You niggas were eating hard as fuck. Like within hours of a confirmation of death, niggas were doing death streams like nothing I've ever seen. Nothing. Niggas had not just, and then when I say niggas, I include females too. Man, Black YouTube ate for weeks. Yo, man, y'all lucky I didn't. Oh man, y'all lucky I wasn't doing coon streams back then, dude. Lucky I wasn't doing coon streams back then. And only a few people said anything about it. I mean, I would have. Man, I think shout out to Reg. I think Reg said something. Probably Big J. Probably. I don't think I knew about Big J back then, but I'm sure Big J probably said something about it. Dude, dudes were eating hard. Death streams, death videos, all types of bullshit. Dude, that was so cringe. So cringe. So cringe, man. Yo, dudes were eating. And then what's weird about it was, because we didn't, we didn't like him. We were quote unquote haters. So we got smoked. But the people who were using him for death videos didn't get smoked at all. I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird as shit. Like, okay, I didn't hate him, but I didn't like his content. But you niggas who sold your soul or sold his death for monetized videos, none of them got. Well, I don't remember them getting smoked. Maybe I could be wrong. Could be wrong on that. Yeah, niggas were fake angry at Black YouTube. Burrito with the top down in the middle of a mall parking lot. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, this is the same man that trashed his studio. Damn it, broke a microphone and threw stuff off the table. But you don't talk about anything comic book related. The one time you did do the Dragon Ball Super breakdown, you had damn near 8,000 people in the box.
Okay. So this comment, I've actually heard this comment before that Angryman should have done anime content. I don't know how old Angryman is. I'm guessing late 30s. I don't know, maybe 40s. I don't know. Someone in the chat let me know. I don't know. I don't keep the age of these niggas, so I don't know. But I've heard this comment before, and coming once again, my experience in the reaction space, who does anime content, I'll let you guys know that there's not a lot of Black people that actually do anime / reaction based content. There's not a lot of people, and there's a very few of us. And it's so bad, until being y'all real, because I see it. It's so bad that, like, well, let's say, like, okay, let's say you're reacting to Star Wars or something, Mandalorian, or you might see like a new trailer reaction mashup or something. Every time I see these mashups of anime-based YouTubers, I'm only seeing like maybe like 1 or 3 Black YouTubers, bro. So it's not a lot of Black dudes in that space, which I don't know. And this goes back to the SB, I guess the SBing of nerd niggas just in general, because we get shamed and belittled and all types of shit, right? So it could be why someone like Angryman might be reluctant not to get in that space, because there's so much you're gonna get shamed for that shit. Oh, geeks, nerds, all that dumb shit. Oh, well, you niggas are too old for that shit. Blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, all the white dudes and white people can get that bag. This that might be why he was okay. Big J, what's going on, bro? Big J, what is going on? Shout out to Big J. So he's in his 40s. So either maybe his age but the age don't really matter though, because I've seen old white dudes in the space reacting to shit. Like, I've seen old white dudes reacting to Star Wars. I mean, that's not a big deal. So I think he probably could have done it, but I'm just wondering, like, Negroes be getting shamed when you're a nerd nigga. It's not, even in 2023. That's some real shit. So like I said, I'll, when it comes to nerd niggas, I'll back up the nerd niggas. Angryman should have stayed on Dragon Ball content back. Yeah, okay. So, and to explain the reason why Dragon Ball Super was like banging that year, that's because Dragon Ball Super, I think that's when that Dragon Ball Super first came out, dude. So when you were probably doing reactions on Dragon Ball Super back then, man, a lot of channels probably blew up back then, right? Because first of all, reactions back in 2013 were newer, and Dragon Ball Super was new as fuck. So that's probably why, back then, that's true, man. Shit. If I was reacting to Dragon Ball Super when it first came out, bruh, man, yo, my main channel would have been on like probably 30, 50, 40K by now. That's some real shit. So I actually agree. Like, he literally should have done that shit. He missed the bag on that. His channel would have, anyone who reacted to Super back in 2013, dude, your channel must have been, you must have been racking up those views back then. So I don't know, Angryman should have put more time in talking about graphic design and anime. Yeah, right. So once again, not a hater ass nigga. I mean, he does well when it comes to stuff, like, as a YouTuber. I can see it. I can see the effort he puts into those certain things. And like, I see it. I mean, if he's technically in the Manosphere now, he has some of the best thumbnails I've seen compared to fucking Sean James, who don't even use thumbnails. I still don't know why he doesn't do that shit. Shout out to Sean James, nigga, but god damn, use some thumbnails. Just saying, god damn. But let's keep going.
That was your clue. See, now I gotta get back into it now. That was your clue, bro. That was your clue to leave all this other stuff and go in that direction. The universe told you. Now, you're going to say, well, I have 400,000 subs now. But guess what? You don't have the respect of somebody that has 400,000 subs.
Okay. So I want Negro Spider says, niggas, use your Negro spider sense. All right. And just letting y'all know, once again, why so serious?
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
All right, everyone, just be happy, okay? Tomorrow's Friday, all right? So, Citizen Lou, what's up, man? You are late to the show, but it's okay. Coon Street number 2, so we're just getting started. Coon verse is just getting started. So, welcome to the show, Citizen Lou. Welcome to the show. So, yeah, here's the thing, right? Shit, I forgot my point. I gotta play what he was saying. Let me see. Yes, yeah, okay, the respect thing. All right. So I think the main reason, once again, Sly was saying that Angryman was a bully. Like I said, this nigga was perfect cell because they'll bring people's skills and shit on some matching bullshit. I remember Angryman used to complain a lot, cry a lot. I remember sometimes he didn't want to be in the space, and sometimes he wanted to be in the space, and he wanted to be the lone wolf nigga. And then I remember he was Thanos, and then the other time he was Black Order, and then the other time he was what's Beano Nation? What is that? What does that stand for? I don't know, but that was some shit. But here's the thing, right? And I don't know, man. See, this is why I have to do the Coon streams, because no one says anything. Like, I don't think anyone has said some of the things I'm saying, right? Okay. Oh, black in name only? Really? Okay, that sounds weird. All right. So, if you guys remember, I said this in my first Coon stream the other day. You remember the typical behavior for Black YouTube was to hide your sub count, right? Because it can limit the clout from that other niggas can get from you, right? So I remember, especially a lot of people would hide their sub counts. You would be wondering, okay, where is this guy at? Where is this person at? Right? Competition, right? Just to see like who you're competing against, right? And remember when that sub remember when that sub count got revealed? I said this in the first stream. Lou, you weren't here. But when that shit got revealed, keep in mind, AM had the only reason I know because I was subscribed to him at the time. I don't keep watch. I also subscribe to I think he had like 23K, 27K, something around there. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember when it got revealed, I think he had 23 to 27K. Okay. And keep in mind, it got revealed that Jessica X, Weapon X, shout out to Weapon X, she had like 20K. And I think like niggas didn't say shit. Niggas didn't say anything. And I think this is when Angryman started fucking blowing up, right? And it was weird because remember, niggas weren't doing shorts like that, right? This was when, shorts was a thing last year, but I think Angryman was one of the first ones that I saw from the space. I was really like punching those things out like clockwork. And he started noticing his views on the shorts were increasing, right? My theory, once again, he was using the shorts, right? Especially if you get early on the shorts and they blow up, those are beneficial, right? He was reacting to TikTokers, popular TikTokers, and doing his reactions in shorts. Good idea. Not a bad idea at all. Very smart. In fact, shit, I do shorts right now. I make shorts of things I react to. Same shit. Nothing wrong with that. But I don't know if you guys see the timestamp. Like, yo, the timeline is like kind of like coincidental to me. Like, why wasn't he doing this when the sub count was not revealed? You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit kind of like all of a sudden he blew up when the shit got revealed, but when he wasn't, I don't remember him blowing up like that. Like, why? You get what I'm saying? Like, he's been doing YouTube for a long time. I don't know, man. I just Negro spider sense. That's all I'm saying. I'm. This is all I'm saying. Let's just keep going.
Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, you got 400,000 subs. That's awesome. But guess what? You don't have the respect that it brings. You could have been at 1 million if you went the Dragon Ball Z route, the manga route, the comic book route. You'd been at 1 million already.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree with this. I'm gonna have to disagree. I do not know. Now, I don't know a lot of 1 million black YouTuber kind of pop culture nerdum geekdom type YouTubers that are at 1 million. I don't know a lot of them. I know RDC World, but I don't know a lot of RDCs like that. Young Rippa he's definitely not at he's like at 500 something. But yeah, 500,000 for sure. But I still agree. Like he'd be up there. But true. I mean, he's not wrong about that, but I don't know if there's a lot of 1 million kind of RDC World channels, but I could be wrong. I'm not subscribed to everyone. There's a lot of YouTubers out there, shit. So I could be totally wrong on that. Okay, see, Lou, well, here we go again. That's another point. It's another point. What you're saying. So I also, someone said that I'm subscribed to. He's called Gamer 2323, right? So Gamer 2323, shout out to that dude. Good, I mean, cool dude, man. He's a gamer YouTuber, bro. He's been doing content for years, man. Like he's been doing content since like the PS3 days, right? And he made a comment, dude, about keeping up with like gaming, YouTubing. And he said, like, as a black person, it's like that if he does a coon a little bit on his videos, that it's almost like he has no choice but the coon. It's either you're gonna be a really nice guy and pander. Like there's this one Player Essence, he's a Nintendo YouTuber. This guy, during every review, this nigga will say, "Oh, well, this is a great game." This is like he panders to Nintendo fanboys, right? So his channel does pretty well. Oh, it's a tear. What's going on? Yeah, we're here cooning. Africans do coon. I know we also get hired by pearly things, but we also coon at the same time. So like the stream, share it, and don't take this shit too seriously. We're just having fun, but we're also holding it down here.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down. Right these out.
What she said. All right. So yeah, definitely agree to what you're saying, Lou. The niggify shit is almost a standard now. Like most black YouTubers don't have a choice. I mean, honestly, you either pander, be super nice, agree to everything, or you gotta coon a little bit. I mean, it's just, it's just honesty. So it's true. It's fucking true. I mean, don't like to admit it, but it's fucking true, man. So yeah, we gotta coon a little bit, shit. Let's see. You should have copy paste Rob. Oh yeah. Comic Book Explained, right? Is that the channel you're talking about? Oh wait, Rob Comic Historian. I don't know that channel, but I know like the Comic Book Explained dude. Yeah, I agree, man. Like especially back in 20. Oh, okay, got it. But yeah, back in 2013, bro. Like, yeah, your channel would have been, because there's less competition back then. So yeah, you're right.
I remember that Dragon Ball stream he had. He had damn near 10,000 in the box, y'all. Damn near 10,000 in the box. Talking about Dragon Ball Super. The universe told you where to go. You'd be at 1 million right now. Easily. Easy. And you would have been a god in that space. You'd have been a god in that space. But you got 400,000 here with the Negroes, and nobody respects you for it.
Okay, see. Oh man. Okay, so man, we gotta be honest, right? I mean, this is a coon stream, so gotta be honest though, man. It is kind of like when it's like the only people that were like, because the space is a small space, right? So when someone, blows up and shit, right? That shit, it's like word of mouth, right? It's word of mouth. But I'm not gonna lie, when Angryman was getting those high ass views and shorts. Okay, niggas started kind of talking, but that shit got quiet after a couple of days. Like maybe for a couple of days, people were mentioning it, but it didn't like kind of because you know how it is. Black YouTube, you know, niggas would have been doing Angryman streams, this and Angryman this, and trying to, you know, clout chase and you know, Angryman this and Angryman said this and Angryman said that. Like no one was doing that for like in me as an observer, a fellow nerd naker, I would have had my Negro spider sense on and said, you know what? I think Angry Man deserves a fucking arc. But I'll be honest. I mean, sorry, but that might have been. I don't know if that's even DLC, Angry Man. I'll just be honest. I don't know. I don't know if the rise that you got was even worth DLC, nigga. That might have been like a fucking update, like a patch update or some shit. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But we're just being honest. No hate. This Negro spider sense here. Just observation, man. He has a point. Like, usually if someone in this space gets up to that level, there's usually a lot of clout chasing, this, you know, like with the Antons, the Pearlys, the Kevins, the Oshays, you know, you get what I'm saying? So even a BGS, I mean, there's tons of streams on BGS. Shit. I'm just saying. Especially when MCU comes out, casually will watch video to learn more about the character. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. BJ, you know all the black YouTube channels. I don't know who that is, man. Yeah, right. Not letting lottery ticket expire. All right. It's hey, man. Nah, man, Black YouTube fun, man. There's a lot of shit that happens here that don't happen anywhere else. Not even on fucking BET. All right, let's keep going.
Nobody respects you for it. I don't know why. Once again, man, this is all brotherly love. No shade, no diss. Attack my arguments. Do not.
All right. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to. I mean, this was pretty. Shout out to Slide. I mean, goddamn, that was lengthy as fuck. I mean, he had a lot of good points. That shit took me forever to cover. I might have to cover the other shit later. But god damn, that shit was. I mean, he just really just went the fuck in, and he didn't even have to roast. It was just the observation, right? So and then we gotta cover this other shit. I see this shit. I think the other day with Chez Charday, I think that's her name, and the Master Teacher, the Master Jedi, BGS. Let the Force be with you and shit. Apparently, there's this topic that keeps fucking running around in this place. We need a leader. We need a leader. Apparently, I thought Pearly was the leader. That's what I thought. I thought she was Massa, but I guess not. So there's this interview. I didn't even watch it. But apparently he covers what the goals are. I'm very curious to hear this. This is my first time actually listening to this, so we're gonna just listen in, man. We're not gonna play the whole thing, but I want to hear what BGS says, what the goals are, and all this other shit. I'm curious, man.
Battle with those people over the past 4 or 5 years. We call them the conservatives, okay? But they're part of the manosphere. They have a right to have a voice. But the thing is, everybody don't see eye to eye. And there's some things that Obsidian has said about black men and black people that would shock you. Okay? That would shock you, which is some of the things I have issues with him.
Okay.
Okay. But that is part, that's why the manosphere is not a monolith. In fact, it's not even a group half the time. It's a bunch of stray cats trying to find a direction. Why?
All right. So it's not a group, right? It's not a group. But I gotta go to what's this guy? What's his name? Kevin? Kev, brother being brutally honest. I don't have a problem with, OG. Don't have a problem with him. But he and Roger Report, they're the ones that are responsible for this Manosphere user list that they keep dishing out. Now, I'm trying to find it real quick, because I think recently Kev did a list of it. And I'm like, okay, so y'all, okay, so they're not a group. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the channel. Okay, here we go. So let's go through this damn list, because every time this list come out, Reg the bad guy, Reg the bad guy gets all weird. Every time this list comes out, Reg starts freaking out. Y'all realize? Shout out to Reg. He's funny with this shit. Like every time the list come out, Reg is like, "Uh-oh, who's on the list?" That's funny. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. Can y'all zoom in? Looks kind of crappy. I don't know if y'all can see that. So he put this list out 4 days ago. The official recognized list updated on April 2nd. Kev, I'm just saying my thoughts. This is my Coon channel, Coon gameplay, Otaku Jump channel. So I'm not a hater, nigga. I'm just, nerd nigga can speak his thoughts. All right. So newly featured channel, Dr. Thunder. So shout out to Dr. Thunder. No hate, bruh. No hate. I just kind of felt weird when you interviewed Jessica X during the Weapon X arc. That shit was like, I know, you're trying to, get on the wave. So, Solo was on Reg's channel a while ago. Solo's back, apparently. He was roasting King Riches. Shout out to Solo. Solo's funny. I mean, he was funny. So about this list, right? About this list, right? This list, and Kev. Now, I think usually you can just email them and say, hey, I want to get off the fucking list, right? But Negroes are lazy. So that's why this list looks kind of like it has a lot of people in it. But honestly, this list should be way smaller, right? First of all, King Riches, not sure why he's on there. Stephis Cole, really? These tight do-rag niggas who be doing the whole dating advice bullshit. Who we got else here? We got Nicole Alley. I remember her. She was cool. Teapot, okay. Unrated Darkness, I know him. Cool. Art New Style, okay. Nameless Protagonist, I'm cool with Nameless, although he's under BGS's camp and shit, but I'm still cool with him. Ramil don't give a shit about this shit. MOT, okay. Although Green Gorilla and MOT got beef and shit, MOT wants to kill niggas. Let me see. LER, okay. Marty McFly. I've noticed that this Marty guy is doing what no new shit. He's like live streaming with like hoes and shit. What shout to Marco Grande was doing back in the day. So nothing new, but apparently he's live streaming with hoes. All right, cool. Nick Taylor, okay. Kuda, I know Kuda's on there. Shout out to Kuda. Kuda's funny. Jessica X, okay. But I thought cut to the chase. See, this is the funny thing. Cut to the chase. Well, I remember in Red to be like, oh man, I'm not part of the space. But then you're on this list. You can just email them, right? I mean, whatever. So there's this list. So okay, you're not a group, but y'all keep releasing these list of users. I don't know. Just saying. Let's go back to the video though. Oh, let me share my screen. My bad.
Mischaracterization of the space, and that was my intention. But I apologize because my goal is never to undermine the work that any of you guys are doing, because I do think that men need to have a voice, and I do think that it's important for women to try to seek to understand the plight of men more. That's partially why I do what I do, but I don't.
I get that.
Leader. I don't at all.
I get. That's why it shocked me that post came from you. That's what surprised me. Okay. Yeah. I never would have saw that one coming. Not from you.
Yes, but what I wasn't trying to say was, oh, black men are just going over here chasing Becky. I hope I was clear about, how that was inspired from different things that I'd heard from Obsidian and conversations we had, which is why we had that last minute live on Sunday where he was like, hey, let's talk about it. I was like, okay, come on. And then we, you know, we kind of hashed a few things. But now, you know, I'm kind of understanding a little bit more. I should have maybe said, hey, here's a position.
Okay. So I'm not. Once again, I don't keep up with all this bullshit. I just keep up with what makes me laugh, right? So on her channel, she has this poll that said, "Did the Black Manosphere sell out?" Okay, 2,000 people voted. So the choices are: no, rebuilding alliances and getting stronger. Yes, sadly, it's only about money. JPT compromised it. That's funny. I never supported the Black Manosphere. Just divest already. So out of all these choices, it said, sadly, it's only about money, and that just Pearly compromised it. What's funny though is about that poll. This was 2 days ago, right? Okay, that's why she did this interview with the master teacher. So it was already compromised, bro. Sorry, you're like super late. You're like super late, bro. And I'm gonna eventually get BIGJ on here because I want to hear his thoughts on this. I think this space got compromised. It's basically as soon as I found out what this space was mentally for, like when I found out, like when you find out that this section of Black YouTube isn't really for the self-development, self-improvement stuff, that's when I think I found out, you know, it was kind of compromised. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is here for like kind of entertainment, just laugh it up, you know, have fun, type of thing. I'm like, all right, cool. All right. Nope, it's not a bad thing. All right, cool. I'll just embrace the coonery and watch the live action Boondocks with popcorn. I mean, it's all good. Nothing wrong with that. So that's when I found out it kind of just, you know, got compromised, you know. But and I think it's because, like I said, the Pearly Mayo arc got the attention of a lot of people because once again, she's a big YouTuber. So now they think, oh, it got compromised. But to me, I think it was already compromised, honestly. And here's another post she made saying, why is the Black Manosphere allied with just Pearly? I'll be going live with Man today in an hour to explain the current direction and perspective of the Black Manosphere. Man, dude. All right. So that's just kind of just to give y'all some reference on this BGS interview here.
I'm hearing from Mr. Obsidian. What do you guys think about this? Or made it more,
yes.
yeah, versus being like, he's a leader. Because up to this point, I've kind of looked at him as, I don't want to say the de facto leader, but kind of, you know, he's a forefather. And
he's a forefather. He is a forefather. He's
yeah.
one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe that's my feeble attempt to try to make sense of, I don't know if there is really a hierarchy.
I mean, the thing is, go ahead and ask the question. Where's the direction of the Black Manosphere going? You can ask that question, right? Because I know, okay. 1.0 was just to actually clap back because.
Hey, BIGJ, go ahead and get on. I'll give you the link right there. That's for you, BIGJ. Since you can't be on for long, I just want to hear your thoughts, and so I don't get you before you have to head out.
What has happened over the past 30 years with intersectional feminism?
Okay.
And then Black men were actually blocked by the gatekeepers from having a voice. YouTube came around and it was unfiltered. So Black men said, okay, well, now we can clap back. Okay. That's what they did until, you know, YouTube and the Black women chased them off.
Black Dad, what's up? Once again, I mean, that's a very good point too. I mean, serious business. That's why I'm waiting to hear this answer he's about to say about, you know, the direction, the goal, all that other stuff.
For YouTube, right? Got the channels deleted, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead. 2.0. Okay, we're going to clap back, but things we're going to actually dig in and we're going to find out and come up with evidence. Okay. And it's the three ideas of 2.0 was Obsidian was one of them. He said he wanted to have a conversation with Black women, bring them back to the table, because Black women, when I first got here in 2014, 2015, Black women were not effing with us. They wouldn't talk to us. They would not have a conversation with us. Okay. It was just they would stand over from the corner, from the porch, and throw rocks at us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So his one more thing, he wanted to have bring Black women back to the table.
Okay.
To have a conversation. Okay. The second thing is, the second thing is, from my advantage, my point of view, we actually want to dig in and find out what is going wrong with black men and women and why we're doing what we're doing. Okay, and actually,
okay. So they want to find out what's wrong with black women and men when it comes to dating, all that shit. Okay, so that was the goal. So by now, has that been figured out yet, or what? I mean, did you guys figure it out? And what was your what's the stance? What's the solution? What is it? And that's one thing that I was always curious about, right? Where once you find the information, you get the information, are people actually applying it, or are they using the solutions that they are claiming that they found, or what? I mean, or is this just an infinite loop where the percent apparently that don't like each other are just talking back and forth, the women, the men, back and forth, the Cynthia G's, and then the O-mans, and back and forth, and then this, and then that, back and forth. Like, it's just infinite loop of bullshit. BGS delivered my mail there the other day. He said, "Good, bro." Shout to him. Well, Larry, you're funny. All right, yeah, I heard about that damn report. I don't even care. I don't really care about it, but yeah, I know that's like his Negro Bible or some shit. I heard.
You find the evidence and go back in the books and back in history to find out exactly why we're doing what we're doing. Okay, and basically, number one is to find out what's wrong with it, and basically change black men's worldview and basically make them value themselves, because black men, as a whole, did not value themselves.
Yeah.
They looked at their manhood and who they were through the eyes of women. I wanted to change that. Okay, that's what I came in here for. There's other things that we had to do. Okay, and the third thing from the Black Manosphere standpoint, we wanted to get our message out to the broader public, because nobody knew who we were or what kind of message we wanted to actually put out there, and the plights of black men and boys that we're.
All right, let me pause this. Big J, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on? Soul Provider.
Hey, what's
going on? Yeah. First of all, the Black Manosphere is it's just like what Black Dev 417 said. The Black Manosphere is just a space for people to run their mouth. Yes, you're right. See, BGS lied. BGS lying his ass off, because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you how 2.0 was created, right? 2.0 was created because what happened to Obsidian and Angryman. They was trying to write for the voice for men, right? There is a website called The Voice for Men, and Paul Elam, who owns that website, told him you can't mix race into gender politics. Do not bring race into talking about. Do not talk about black women. Don't talk about anything black. Just talk about your problems between men and women. That's it. They keep on doing it, and Paul Elam told the both of them you can't do it. That's why they ran to O'Shea. Long story short, this is a long story short. I can't tell you the entire thing, because it'll take all night. So that's why that's why 2.0 was created, right? Now 1.0. Now the people of 1.0, like your Doug Tishon, people like Doug Tishon was more like, they was more political. Doug Tishon is from the UK. People like Barbarossa. Those people came back and was around here since 2006. They was more political. They was more on we need to change these laws, that, and there was part of like Doug Tishon was part of the Fathers' Rights movement in the UK. I forgot I think Wacky World was part of that. What Wacky World was part of 1.0. People like Rick Scorpio. There is a big major one. His name I keep on forgetting. Cap Solo and Sergeant Willie Pete. Then there was the Pink Elephant. I know I'm saying names that nobody heard of because some of them are coming back because of this Pearl situation. Some of them are coming back. That's why you see that's partial reason why you see Willie Pete beefing with BGS right now.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if you see them back and forth videos between them two.
I haven't. I haven't.
So yeah. Some of the 1.0 can't stand these 2.0 niggas. They can't because it's all about the money when it comes to Angryman, Obsidian, and BGS, etc. So that's really is the gist of the problem between 1.0 and 2.0. And BGS is lying his ass off about what really happened. Yeah, BJ's lying. He's lying his ass off because he got caught. He keep on saying, keep making videos talking about the gender war is over with. Well, if the gender was over with, then you would be still making these videos about the black female and black female fuckery. You wouldn't keep on saying it.
That's a good point. If it was really over, then wouldn't the content just return back to self-development and self-improvement? Counseling or whatever, or just letting brothers speak their piece. Wouldn't it revert back to self-improvement? That's what I would assume if it was actually over. But it seems like it's just back and forth, loop de loop and all that shit.
Right. And I'm gonna say this too. I believe the manosphere as a whole is a gateway to fascism.
Okay, I've heard you say that.
I'm not the only one who's saying it, because if you sit there and connect the dots, what these guys want and who they support politically, and in that Pearl situation prove it. Because how you can have somebody who's on the alt-right and y'all still ignore the alt-rightism within the manosphere and the support, the tacit support that many people overlook or try to ignore. The fascism, the alt-rightism and stuff is kind of like that bullshit with that idiot I have a problem with. You can't sit there and say, I'm gonna say this too though. There's also a psychological problem too. You can't red pill rage after the age of 25. I'm sorry. You're too old to red pill rage at this point.
Oh yeah, I wanted to, because you're in my title. So I had I wanted to see what would it take to squash the
nothing. No, there's nothing. There's nothing to squash the beef.
Okay.
There's nothing to squash that beef. Because the guy is stupid. The guy is dumb. If Pearl was a black woman, if Pearl was named Ebony, he will rag on Pearl. If Pearl was a black woman, he would have a problem with Pearl. But because Pearl is not a black woman, he doesn't have a problem with her. That's why I can't stand AJ seeing stupid. Okay. Because you don't sit there and criticize the Kirsten Cure for saying she doesn't talk anything about Chicago when she has make videos talking about crime in Chicago.
Okay.
And he's also mad that my woman at the time, this about 5-6 years ago, roasted his ass back then. He's mad. He's mad about that too. See, all these Negroes talking about though women this, women that. I say, wait a minute. The problem is with some of you Negroes is that none of y'all know how to talk to women to begin with. Yeah, sometimes it's not these women's fault. Sometimes it's your fault.
Well, we're learning the game from Platinum Elite, though, Big J.
Platinum Elite is just a pervert. Him and Sir Ism are perverts and wannabe pimps. They don't know how to talk to women. They think women are just walking vaginas, walking sex toys, rather than looking at them as full human beings. They look at them. See, let me tell you something. You know how when Obsidian always talking about how black women wants to be a marketplace socialist? Well, the manosphere is marketplace sexual fascism. They want to control women. This is all about. See, and that's what somebody said. That's why AM1 said to BGS and Edward Anderson, when are y'all going to slay the dragon? And I'm gonna use what Madhead Doctor said. When are y'all gonna get behind that plow and plant the seeds and plant that crop for tomorrow? But they won't do that because they're so busy want to punch down rather than punching up what's really causing the problem. They don't, and this is the reason why 1.0 was better than 2.0. They never addressed the education system that made black boys dumb. Why you think though the reading deficiencies of black boys is low? Why they never want to address? BGS don't want to address that because he want to blame it on black women. He don't want to address why there is a school to prison pipeline. But BGS want to say, well, BGS and Angryman and all and that idiot from Chicago, they'll tell you it's the black one's fault. They dumb, they slow, they're stupid. They can't sit there and think for a minute. There's been research and some of these talking points. I gotta agree with Thai City and the Uncut Underground. People, these talking points are unfounded. Just like BGS said, yeah, man, we bring up the hard facts. No, you're not. The Monahan report is not the reason why black men got screwed over. What screwed black men over in the 60s and 70s was the gold shock of 1971, which made black male unemployment rise up. But see, BGS Igmore don't want to talk about that because me and BGS Igmore, BGS was on my channel back in December of 2021, and I showed him the facts, and he left. Oh, he got so mad, he left.
He couldn't take the smoke. Couldn't handle the heat.
Huh?
You couldn't handle the heat, I guess.
No, he couldn't handle me. Listen, y'all. I don't know, you was here around 2017 or 2016, 2017, right? Were you around during that time?
2016, probably 2019, I think. Yeah.
Oh, you missed the big beef between me and BGS.
Ah, man.
That's why I have beef with Angryman, because Angryman kept on coming in there trying to save his ass. But they don't know what they're talking about. They bring up the talking points is unfounded. They don't know what they're talking about. The Monahan report has nothing to do. The Monahan report argument is outdated. You can't use the Monahan report argument because the Monahan report was a plagiarized report made by Franklin E. Frazier from a book from 1939 called the Negro in the United States.
There's another thing that he said about black men needing to find value, and that's why the space is here, or that's a goal. Don't you think that's a bit weird for men to have to come to online to get value for themselves? And that would, and also for the other side too, the other side, Cynthia G's and all that. Wouldn't it be weird for them to get value for themselves by subscribing to a bunch of, Chez, the Chez's and all the other pick-me's and all the Cynthia G's? Wouldn't that be, that doesn't make sense to me. Why you would need, it's like you're needing online daddies to find value in yourself or some shit.
No, he's trying, listen, this whole idea of trying to find value in himself. No, BGS is a failed man. He's a failed, yeah, I said it. The man's a failure. Just like the rest of us. Yes, I said it. A lot of us on here are failures, me included. Okay,
God damn.
I'll sit here and admit. But the thing is, at least I'm honest about it. He's a failure in real life, and he's trying. And he thinks that this YouTube is supposed to bring him some type of status, this manosphere, and he keep talking about. We escaped the escape philosophy, and we're riding the waves. No, Negro, men make waves. Men don't ride waves. Oh. If you're supposed to be a political movement, you're supposed to make waves, not ride waves. BGS. Now, when he said that statement a couple months ago, I said, I don't know why y'all ain't listening to him when he said that. We supposed to ride waves. No, we supposed to make waves.
Yeah, I wonder when the wave is coming. The wave for self-improvement, and when's that coming? Because right now the pearly wave's here.
The self-improvement, and let me address about more on the self-improvement thing, right?
Uh-huh.
How are you going to self-improve when you're not advocating, telling your followers to advocate for to be politically active or to be socially active? The only thing they're going to talk about is how the black woman won't let them lead, the black woman won't submit. I'm just going to trash talk black women because they're female and they're black. And it's stupid. It's stupid and dumb. I mean, and the only thing they're doing is they're radicalizing the teenagers and people who have not who's not even online yet.
Yeah, but
it's more about the future generation for me, huh?
The money is just the bag is too big on both sides to ignore, don't you think? There's just too much money that they could be dropping the bag on both sides. Like the gender wars, I mean, you could pay some, you could buy some pancakes and ham and all types of stuff with that gender war money, though, Big J.
But people are getting tired of it. All right. How long though are you going to do it? I actually got tired of hearing it. I got tired of hearing the same old thing over and over. Every panel is about what a black woman done, feminism, that black woman destroyed the black community. I mean, how many times do we got to hear it? Like it's like me watching the same movie every day. I mean, come on, every night, every panel.
Oh yeah. You would love Roger Report's channel. You seen Roger Report's channel?
Yeah. I know about the Roger Report.
Yeah,
and I really want a piece of that idiot that told that said they want to lay hands on Mahogany Roots. The other day, talking about he want to beat up Mahogany Roots. I want to know who that nigga is. Cause I'm tired of that bullshit.
I hear you.
And no, though. I'm not no simp. I ain't trying to simp for Mahogany Roots. But one thing I cannot stand when a grown old ass nigga talking about beat up a woman up because she's talking on a panel.
Yeah, that is.
How about I tell you what? How about you beat up on the white man? How about you beat up on the United States government? Beat up on the education department that misfunded your education. How about though you beat up on the damn school to prison pipeline? Beat up on that instead of you trying to beat up on a woman because she's on a panel. This is supposed to be a man space. And it's so stupid when I hear niggas say that shit. This is a man space. Well, nigga, this site used to be run by a white woman.
Yeah, right. And then she left. That's true.
And she left. But by the time though he said that a white one was running the site, he needs to shut the hell up.
And that whole I don't understand that either, because once again, you could be a JPEG and be or as a man, a woman, a skittle or whatever. I mean, so don't this only in male space. You can't confirm that. I don't know how you would verify that. You can't. So when I hear that shit, I'm like, yeah, you guys are just capping. That's not possible. I mean, anyone can just come in a chat and be whoever, so. You just don't know. Shit, you could have kids in the chat. You don't even know. They could be younger than 15 or so. You don't know. Who knows? You don't know. So, but yeah, man. But thanks for coming on, Big J.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I have to rant though, but I can't. No, there's no apologies. I ain't making no apologies. I ain't gonna accept no apologies either, especially in 2023. I'm sorry, I'm not. Niggas don't have no honor on in here. They no honor over here. There's no respect. There's no honor. There's no loyalty. So that's all I gotta say. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for having me on.
No problem, man. You're welcome anytime to rant because you're funny as shit. So keep going in.
All right, then. I'm out.
All right, peace.
All right, bro.
All right. Shout out to Big J. Is this a bunch of goofballs? And once again, I'm not a hater ass nigga. There's some cool people here, like Citizen Lou's cool, Shout out to the Dorians and the Dusties and the Death Racers of the world. And there's some cool niggas here. You know, not everyone's a goofball or a helmet ass nigga. But shout out to BIGJ. Big J is funny, man. His rants, he be going in, man. I need to get RBR in here, man. That'd be funny. I need to get RBR here. The goal for this year is to get RBR on here just to go in on dudes, you know. Well, let's keep playing. Like the stream, dude. Subscribe, and all that shit. Share the stream. But all right, let's keep going.
Going through. Everybody ignored that. Academics, the press, even the pro-blacks. You know, this what Dr. Johnson calls flag blackness. The plight of boys and men were actually ignored. It's the third thing, right? Okay. COVID and Kevin Samuels actually broke through that ceiling, right? Broke through that glass. Now everybody knows. Okay. COVID also did what? It also put a dent into the United States economics. Black women.
Okay, so I'll comment about now everyone knows, and you know, the perfume Sama arc broke through the pearly gates, point intended, and you know, the word got out. Right now, this is the time when the whole mainstream talking point was created. Right, I think. Well, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the talking point about this was during this time. Right, and it's funny. And I wish I could, you know, I'm trying not to be a hater ass nigga, but I wish I could, like, if there's a dub that Black YouTube has or something, someone let me know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a Manosphere related, Black YouTube related dub, right? Like, you know, someone created this company for Black men or something like this for Black boys and girls, something, right? I would give that shit a shout out. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's any dub, let me know. Like, but I don't think there's any. Is there any dubs lately? Anything? I'm just trying to think of anything that was like, yeah, that was a cool moment. Once again, Aegon arc was cool. That was fun time. Definitely. I liked O'Shea's brother pill. That was cool back in the day. But the mainstream thing is like, there was a whole thing like, oh, well, should this face go mainstream and should it not go mainstream? Okay, now, but because it got bigger, right? Well, now you're seeing copycats, right? I think, what is it? Who's this guy? Oh, Jason Black. Isn't he doing a stream? I think today on copycats, or like for all what the Pearly and all these other chicks are saying, the same shit, or talking points or something. Same on the band side. You know, Perfume Sama started interviewing hoes, and dudes were like, you know what? I need to get a suit on and get some candles in this bitch and start interviewing these hoes too. And that's what they did. And it worked. A lot of people blew up. Dude, there's a channel. I think it's like an Indian dude, man. This guy, it's crazy. This guy had a channel banner with him and Kevin Samuels, like they were some couple. That shit was kind of awkward. I don't know the channel name, but shit was kind of weird, man. But now there's copycats. You know, everyone's interviewing, having chicks live. Oh, then the Fresh and Fit shit. They started bringing on some chicks on the interview. A lot of people are doing that now, and I guess that's now a thing. And I swear, before Kevin Samuels, I don't remember seeing it like that. You know, but now it's all over the damn place. Is that? I mean, is that a win? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a win for the people's pockets. I mean, right? But I don't necessarily see that as a damn win. He said Kayvon Samuels. Yeah, that guy. But let's keep going.
Had to come back and had to have a conversation with the men that they needed. They couldn't stand over on government benefits or government benefit jobs or soft jobs and throw rocks. Okay, now we have to have a conversation. Now, because there's genuine competition for men, and black men and women have to come together and kind of find some kind of common ground. So black women came back to the table, evidenced by Kevin Samuels, because night after night, guess what they did? They lined up What do we need to do to get a husband? What do we need to do to get a high value man? We don't understand these guys. So all of what we call the purple pill space, you said, spread out all over the place, black men and women coming on panel, talking to each other. That's them coming to the table. You know, the third thing is that all the PhDs are in this space. Now we start digging back into the books with stuff they don't even teach you in college. Start digging in arcane books that nobody talks about. How we got here, why we're like what we like, and why our culture is the way that it is. Even down.
Okay, and I think MOT is might have done a video or stream on this. I wish MOT was here. And I am totally just not aware. Once again, like I wish, like, you know, when they do these Manosphere, who's in the Manosphere, I would want to see like a list of like, did anything get done or something. So the PhD niggas. Okay, so recap. I actually interviewed Green Gorilla back in the good old days when I was doing Keisha content. I didn't have a problem with him. He was cool. It was a cool interview. So I remember him back then. And I think he's one of the PhD niggas. And I'm just wondering, like, what are they doing? Because I keep hearing BGS say this, that he's brought these PhD niggas into space, but what are they doing? Like, are they teaching something? Or, and I'm not subscribed. Maybe do I need to subscribe to them? I mean, do I need to? And I guess maybe I should find out. I don't know, but I just, word of mouth, I've never heard anything all these guys done. I heard Hassan Campbell mentioned once, but that was it. I just don't hear much of anything. I'd be curious to know, like, okay, they're in here, cool. What are they doing? That's just my thing. I don't know.
Until now, women are actually admitting that this is matriarchy. They didn't admit that before.
Yeah.
Now it's common knowledge. In fact, the women are beating their chest about it. That's the matriarchy. So all these things that we wanted to cover, so 2.0 basically did its job. And if the Manosphere could have ended right then, as far as I'm concerned. But brothers say the next step is now to try to change the environment and legislative environment by getting laws and changing the way the legal system works for black men. That's the next step. That's where 3.0 is going. The thing is, to do that, you have to advocate to the people actually run this system.
Okay.
And that's where Miss Pearly comes in, because I said that on lives. Pearly can talk to people that we can't talk to, no matter whether she's racist, she could be a race realist, she could be whatever she is. She could be the devil incarnate herself. The thing is, you cannot talk to other white women the way Pearly can. You just can't. She can get in spaces that we can't.
Yo, you see her face when he says that, man. So, according to Jedi and BGS, the goal was achieved from 2.0. The next step is to, find someone to who can talk to the white daddy and all the whites and stuff. And it took them years, but you know what? Pearly is here. That rhymed. It certainly did. But Pearly is here. So she is the key to, like what it was said, talk to the lawmakers and shit. But then the thing is like, well, what's Pearly's intentions, right? And are there like Manosphere tryouts for you try to put so much responsibility on some millennial who just got online and learned some talking points and shit and making money off the Africans. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of responsibility. I don't know. Does she even care? I don't really know. Based on Obsidian's stream he had, Pearly don't give a shit. Pearly don't care. So I'm wondering, like, okay, you want to get someone who could talk to lawmakers. Is Pearly the only person y'all tried to convince, or how do y'all convince someone who's white, like Pearly, to say, hey, can you talk to the government for us and change the laws? Like, I don't know. I want like a fucking chart or like a diagram or something. You know, that's all I want. Shit. Hey, you know what? Disapprove, not a hater, right? If BGS, right, could convince Pearly to change the damn laws and she does it, shit. I said, all right, good shit. Shit, I wouldn't even hate. I was like, all right, cool. All right, props. Shit. Mission complete. Whatever. I'd be celebrating and shit, dancing like this guy. Like him. I'd be dancing like that with like happiness and shit. But let's see what he keeps saying. He's gonna answer the question about the no leader thing. I'm interested to see what he's gonna say there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's why she's a tool. She's not part of the Manosphere. She never was. Miss Pearly is trying to make money. She said that from the very beginning. She couldn't do it here. That's why she went there. Sarah Garvey and all the people that work for her said the exact same thing. Her base is not here. Her base is over there. That's when she blew up. She said it herself. She never expected to get this far this fast because she's tapping from a different source. If you take all the black men in the United States, all 20 million of them, right? There's 2 billion black people in the world. Okay, she taps into the continent. She taps into Europe. She taps into sometimes even to America. It's a wider base. And they look at her differently. So everybody's thinking that all of a sudden we blew her up. Every content creator is telling you the exact same thing. We didn't blow her up. We didn't start her out. We did not pump her up and get her where she is. But guess what? Nobody believes us, do they? We've been saying that from the very beginning. But who believes us?
I mean, well, it doesn't sound like a ton. You know, it's interesting because. And you know, and maybe I don't know if this goes back to there being a difference of opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I think in the thing that you mentioned, you had said something to the extent of people calling her like the new woman king.
Yeah, that was Omar Wally Africa and O'Shea. They did that about
that was funny as fuck.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah, you're right. And then and I think, you know, I've done many lives with Dennis Sperling. I don't think he's a part of the Manosphere anymore, but I know in some of his recent lives. Oh, okay, never mind. Well,
he's a stray cat, double Dutch.
Okay, yeah. And like I said, maybe this is where, you know, Mina understands, because I listen to Dennis Sperling, I listen to O'Shea, obviously.
Okay, so that thing about something I noticed, right? It's like when niggas are doing well, like, well, let's just say you know, niggas come through, start channels up, they blow up or some shit or whatever. They're doing the same talking points, they're roasting Keisha up, whatever, right? I noticed that when that happens, there's usually gonna be some type of stream saying, is this person like there's gonna be people that claim that this person's in the space or not, right? But then when this person might take a L, when the L's appear, that's when the person's not in the space all of a sudden. But when they're pandering and they're doing well, everything's cool. Roasting, cooking, all that shit, everything's cool. But when they're about to take an L, oh, that guy's not in the space. Oh, that guy's not in the space either. You know, it's kind of what Sly was saying, where they're either claiming it and then they're not claiming it, and then they're claiming it and then they're not claiming it, right? Like with the damn TLA did. I think initially he claimed it, and then he said, "Oh, I'm not." Oh, and then fuck, even MTR, the 1-star Dragon Ball nigga, that guy, he claimed it, and he didn't claim it. Like, okay. Then he made a video, why I'm leaving the Manosphere. Okay. They did all that shit. It was super corny. Right? Interesting the behavior. Very interesting.
Who I know has had some things to say about this more recent event or events. I listen to him regularly. I emailed him too, like I said, I haven't heard back. Obviously Obsidian, he just responds really fast. So again, I was not aware of how dynamic this space was.
Have you ever tried to herd stray cats?
No. Oh man, no, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Trust and believe, I was on the Art New Styles channel last night. I had to clear up a couple of things with a couple of people that came from my Coliseum back in the day, right? The Black Brain Trust. We had to have a 2-hour argument about the direction of the Black Manosphere. Okay.
Oh wow.
2-hour argument.
Ah man, yeah. Shout out to Complex Design. Ah man, that that was one thing that really proved, and another thing about um where you see the direction of where the space went, right? And I don't know, people kind of say that, oh well, those niggas are boring, but once again, it proves a point where if it was about self improvement and all that other stuff, technically, I mean, it wouldn't be a problem about being entertaining or who's not entertaining, blah blah blah. I mean, as long as the information was being put out there, right? I mean, who cares? As long as the information is accurate for self improvement. I mean, if the space was really about self improvement, it wouldn't matter if you had to, once again, negify it or make it funny or say it with a monotone voice. It wouldn't matter as long as the information was there, and that's what the space really cared about. Channels like that would have been really, technically, if you talk about self improvement, would have been the quote unquote leaders, right? Channels like that, right? But I mean, look where the Black Brain Trust is now. I mean, in fact, I don't even see, really, no one mentions them anymore. I mean, well, once again, I'm not subscribed to every damn channel and shit, so maybe they are getting mentioned somewhere else. I don't know. But just more evidence of like where the direction of the space went. And once again, mentioned it in my last stream. Ty's new Black Manosphere streams were, I mean, really predicted a lot of shit that happening now. Shit, even fucking O'Shea left the space. Like, yeah, right. What O'Shea? I think he said something about he left the space because it was getting bad over there. Although you're the one who, I mean, you're part of the reason. you have some guilt, but let's keep playing.
This has been going on over the past 2 years with a certain group. So it's a bunch of stray cats. It's not a monolith. There is no leader. That's probably the problem. Everybody said, "How come you don't gatekeep the Black Manosphere?" It's a commons, just like a Green Gorilla said. It's a commons. You can't. It's an open space. You can't police an open space.
I agree on that. You can't.
Well, I'm kind of curious because so you said this current phase of the Manosphere is really going to be about trying to push for policy changes that are
policy changes, legislation, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So then, who would you say, in your opinion, just given those recent goals, who would you say are some of the more influential creators within the space that you would recommend?
Any one of the PhDs, Dr. Ronald Neal, obviously our honorable Dr. T.S. Johnson, who have on with the 17 points, okay, which most people in the Manosphere actually read it over. The right side, what we call the right side, the left side, in the middle, agree with. They all agree with those points. Even some white men agree with those points.
Okay.
And believe it or not,
okay, so this is actually a good super chat. This person left. One of the issues people conflate Black YouTube in general with Black Manosphere. They're not insane. Okay, so this is once again, and I've said this before, right? Niches and bigger communities, right? So example, right? The gaming community, right, on YouTube, right? If you wanted to niche down in the gaming community, maybe you would do like Minecraft content, right? Because there's a Minecraft community, right? But the greater community would be gaming community, right? I mean, that's how I think about it, right? So when this Perfume Sama arc happened, right? Oh, let's be mainstream and blah 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 blah, right? Well, your the uniqueness to the space's content kind of lowered because, well, now everyone's doing, I don't know if you realize, but everyone's doing live streams are going crazy right now. The founders of StreamYard are loving that people have been consuming StreamYard like crazy, right? They've probably been enjoying them, racking it up. The founders of StreamYard, god damn, right? Because everyone's using StreamYard, everyone's on panel. Like nigga panels are global now. It's not just unique to damn Black Manosphere anymore. Not anymore, dude. People are using JPEGs and jumping on panels and shit. Look at Clubhouse. Clubhouse is a fucking 24/7 live stream. I mean, pretty much. So so now you're in, once again, Black Manosphere to me is was a smaller niche of the general dating, community on YouTube. I guess you would add on to the red pill stuff of dating. Red pill / dating YouTube community. That's what I would say, right? But now, because everything is so, this place is, I think, honestly, the thing that makes this space unique is the chat. If it wasn't for the chat, I mean, honestly, that's just my opinion. I don't think there'd be anything else unique. I mean, someone can let me know if I'm wrong on that, or if you think I'm wrong, that's cool. But to me, that's all that's left. I mean, that's all that, after the Profuse Summer arc and all this shit, all you have left is just like the chat. Like, it's very unique. That's about it. In my eyes, I could be wrong once again. But that's what I see. So now it's just Black YouTube. At least to me, it's just like Black YouTube dating content. That's how I see it. Once again, without the chat, I think it's just all very much the same.
The person, the other people called the Brookings Institute also agree with those points. Richard Reeves, why do you think he put down Dr. Tommy Curry's book in his book and mentioned him? That's the model that they're working from.
Okay. And you would say, so those are like the PhDs you would recommend as far as?
I would recommend, those are the first people I would actually recommend. Okay. As far as changing men and boys. I might be secondary. Okay. I'm not as esteemed. I don't have the CV. I don't have the background that they do. Okay. But that's why they're here. They're here to actually, because policy, me and Dr. Josh actually talked about this, and also Dr. Neal talked about it. Policy emanates from the universities first and then works its way out.
Yeah, okay, you know what I need to do? You know what I'm going to do for some investigative work here? I'm going to subscribe to these PhD niggas and see what the fuck's up. But I assume they've been here for a while. I mean, I don't know. I mean, someone let me know. What the fuck? I mean, Reg is not doing it. Reg, you're out there. You need to do your job better, because you haven't. If they've done something, how come you didn't report it? I mean, did anyone report on what the PhD niggas have done? Like, let me know. Like, I mean, shit. If something's being done or something, why is it not being talked about? Like, well, how come I didn't hear the shit? No, I haven't heard anyone say shit. Am I going crazy? I haven't heard shit. But maybe I need to subscribe and see. Hey, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's something that they're building up, and I need to just check the channels. I guess I'm down to do it. Shit, I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense. Curious. So, how important was Man-Not, do you think, to the development of just the Manosphere and where things are today?
The Negro family in the United States and Dr. Kenneth Clark's Dark Ghetto. Dr. Kenneth Clark actually did the doll test that Thurgood Marshall actually used to actually desegregate the schools. Okay, so he used that book to actually base it on. But if you read that book, called The Tangle of Pathology, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On reparations.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was another reason I initially wanted to talk to him, because I'm like, okay, like he personally has made it clear that he's allied with her, but I'm like, she's against reparations, and aren't you calling for Black male reparations? So how does that work? And I mean, based on what you said, maybe there's not a clear strategy yet on how to go about advocating for those different policies. Maybe that's something that's still
okay. And I don't see, once again, I don't even need to listen to this whole shit, but does Chez really think that something's actually going to happen? I don't know, man. Once again, it's a very small space. Why hasn't anyone mentioned shit about, even fucking BIGJ, the historian? I mean, if something was gonna, what he had mentioned it, I'm just saying, like, I haven't heard shit about any of this shit, like, let's just keep listening. But I mean, she's just doing her interview, courtesy, you know, YouTube courtesy and shit. So collab courtesy and shit. So I get what she's doing, but does she believe this shit? I don't really know. I don't know.
Well, you have to make a statement first, and then develop the policy. The idea has to come first, and this is a planting the flag. This is actually an objective of ours. Plant your flag. What is it? What do you want?
Okay.
Then how do you get it?
Okay. So then would you say that this current phase is still maybe in its developmental phase?
It's just right after the death of Kevin was the end of 2.0. So this is a new phase.
Okay. So that's new. Haven't heard that one before. So the death of Perfume Summer. So after the Perfume Summer arc, he's saying that was the death of 2.0. Damn, Reg. How come we didn't? I mean, I didn't hear Reg report on this. Maybe he will. Maybe Reg will do a stream. I haven't heard anyone say this shit. It's the first time I'm hearing this, actually. Damn. Oh, what a ride, huh? That's fucked up. Once again, everyone chill out. Like the stream. We are just chilling.
All right, everyone. Chill.
All right. Yep. Everyone chill. Just chilling. Cooing it up. African style. So we are. So man. So that was the end of 2.0. Interesting. Kev was Frieza. Okay, if Kev was Frieza, who the fuck was Goku? Who was Goku then?
Phase. Really, it started with the with Ice Cube and the what is it called, the blackmail agenda, and we actually the what we call the Ice Cube effect. The blackmailers want something for their.
Oh, and just one more thing, disclaimer, right? About the self-improvement thing. Once again, another reason why I learned why the space didn't necessarily care about that shit was because when I was doing those the STEM content, I had like probably 0 people hit me up about getting into IT or advice with IT and shit like that, right? In fact, I remember, I think we even did a stream. Yeah, shout out to Zero. Zero used to do like IT streams. I think we had like 1 or 2 tech streams on Zero's channel before. We would just talk, like all the IT niggas would just like pull up and start talking their shit. You know, and I don't remember, like, I'll tell you the number of people that hit me up about IT, right? I've had probably only 2 people so far. And granted, I wasn't always a YouTuber and doing content in the space, so I guess, but I would say definitely people knew I was in IT and shit. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe niggas hit other niggas about IT. I don't know. Hopefully they did. I don't know. Hopefully you niggas hit up Keep It Techie. Hopefully. I don't know. Or and shout out to Ike. God damn, man. I can't forget Ike. Talk about self-improvement. Ike been doing his shit. Ike, shout out to fellow Ike, man. Been doing his thing. You know, shout out to him.
Well, and then Ronald Neal, Dr. Neal said that back in 2020 when it first came up with the Queens and Ice Cube and his plan for Black America. That's where the Ice Cube effect actually came from. Black women actually wanted an independent voice from our women, because women actually separated themselves from us. So now,
which is we
don't care. We don't care about Black women. We don't care. You know, we pick the best woman for us. They don't care. Women haven't gotten it yet.
And that's where I think when Edward Anderson said, he's like, there is no community. He's like, it's just like a shattered pieces of glass.
It is. Yeah.
Really
wreckage.
Okay, so you know what? Like I said, I'll keep it fair. I actually agree with BGS on that, and I agree with Ed. Like, and this goes to kind of the leaving the community tie and all that shit, kind of SKC shit. Shout out to SKC, Supreme King Kun. I agree with that shit about this. From what I've seen in the U.S., shit, I remember. Oh, you guys don't know. I was born in the U.S. Yeah, Nigerian American. But yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, I see where they're going with that. But what's going on, New? Shout out to New. What's going on, bruh? Yeah, no, like I said, my channel's this channel's small as fuck. So, yeah, I don't know, but we're starting up. We just like I'm doing these coon streams. We just started this week, so this is my second one. But I'll put it on the community tab for the third one. Whenever I get that one ready. It's just whatever I want to talk about stuff. We're just chilling. BGS Yamcha and it's Tien. Shit, damn. You don't want to be Yamcha. That nigga don't last for shit. Spoiler. But I mean, he's a good ass character though. Yeah, New. I'm sorry. Yeah, Coon streams with the K. Yeah. We straight up cooning. Like, yo, I learned my lesson about the space, man. I learned early on, like, you just gotta embrace it, have fun. You network with some people, you can, which I have, by the way. I have networked with a few people in this space that they already know who they are. What's going on, Joe? So yeah, we straight up cooning and dropping bars and shit.
Tell me who next. This nigga salt like a nigga who just getting the best. See, I'm the best, man. I did it.
Yeah, we did it, right? What he said, what that guy said. But yeah, I mean, yeah, New. See, yes, New. Yeah, right. Yeah. I was chopping up with New, like straight up on the phone, man. Yeah, we chopped it all the time. So, like, yeah, man, just you could do a little bit of networking, like, and see, I'm not gonna be a full hater. I'll say this to the space, right? If you want to network with like people that you can kind of get advice from, who are like not on this bullshit, like New shit, Joe can give you some fucking advice about some shit, like about like corporate shit if you want. But I mean, you got to kind of find these niggas. That's the thing, shit. As crazy as AC can be, I'm pretty sure you can get some knowledge from him. And as crazy as RBR is, shit, you might learn something. I'm just saying, shit, so you can network. It's not everyone. Like, this is a very small percent, but shit, fucking shout out to Judge Dre, man. I used to hit him up about PC shit, so you can find people to network with, but it's not going to be a lot of people though. But so it ain't all bad. It ain't all bad, but yeah, right. So that's one thing I can kind of put a positive on the space about. But let's keep going.
Of a survival arc.
Ha! Hey, you see what he said? He said the arc. That's my shit. I created this damn arcs. He said survival arc. So what? This topic? Okay, the gender war is over. Okay, let's see what he's gonna say.
Designed for how to get black people to actually survive in this environment. That's the black family with all this dysfunction.
Now,
what happens when it's not necessary anymore?
Even when the black family isn't necessary?
When the survival arc is not necessary. In other words, the way you treat us, what we have to put up with, all this kind of stuff, is not necessary anymore. Mm. What happens to it? It's going to decay and fall apart. It's falling apart.
Yeah.
And the gender war is over. I said the gender war is over. Men don't have to choose you anymore. You have to go back and forth and argue with you, or talk about getting with you. Doesn't matter anymore. Choose another woman.
Okay. See. Okay, the gender war is over. But when we had BIGJ on here, right? And it's just my thing, right? Okay. But let's just think about this. The solutions have already been generated, right? Divest or choose someone else, passport emojis in the air and shit, Who's that guy? Preem. Yeah, I remember he said something about like put your passports in the air or something. Oh man, shout out to Preem. God damn, I wish he was still on the chat. Pretty much funny. But there's solutions, right? You know, shit, this pump and dump, you got that casual sexing it up and shit. Bachelor lifestyle, whatever, girlfriend, whatever, do whatever you want, right? Shit, monk mode, right? Apparently that was a solution. Monk mode. What was it? Okay, Solo, I'm gonna roast you a little bit. You're one of these semen retention niggas. Like, you got the semen retention niggas over there. Like, oh, you know, I saw one comment. It's like, oh well, since I don't bust nuts anymore, bro, I'm faster, I'm stronger. I'm like, all right, y'all need to stop fucking capping. God damn, like, okay, get the fuck out. But yeah, there's solutions. So okay, you got all these solutions. I'm just curious, what percent of these niggas are actually trying these solutions out? And then what percent? I mean, because like I said, I'm just here for the fucking laughs, dude. I'm just here to have a good time and shit. So maybe it's just the majority of people are just kind of like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna have fun. I think that's what the majority of people in the space are here for, like, right? And hopefully, but I'm just curious, like, what percent of these niggas are actually trying the solutions out? And also on the women's side, right, too, right? The pink pills and all this other shit. You know, white men, you know, they're the best. They're the best. All that shit. Go, you know, date out. All that, you know, Cynthia G. What's her solution? Oh, the abort the male babies. That's it. Okay, so those are the solutions. Like, I want to hear like the testimonials of, you know, people actually trying these things out. You know, that's just my thing. You know, he said 6%. That's funny. Says the real gender war was in on straight men, not between niggas and bitches. I've stated this many moons. All right. So apparently it's over. Okay.
Whether she's here, another race, another culture, overseas, those are your options. I don't have to choose you anymore. There is no war.
Okay. So, and that's another thing too. Okay. So yeah, you have the option not to choose the B dubs, right? But then the content is swirled and looped around the B dubs and the black man. On the other side, I'm talking about both sides here too. Like, the solutions have been put on the table, right? But it's like, okay, we have the solutions, but like, this gender war, this black YouTube dating space is growing, right? So to me, it means that more people are still having issues, right? So what the fuck's happening? You know, if their solutions are already you know, out there, shouldn't this space be decreasing? You know, get what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm tripping. Or is this for, you know, maybe it's just decreasing for entertainment value purposes, right? I don't know.
Do black women want to get chosen? If they don't, okay, fine. Go find somebody else. Like Edward says, go find another store. It's okay. Go marry off. We don't care.
So
marry who you want.
So that if you're a part of a space that still believes in building the black community,
yeah.
But you're saying that the black community is over, or
at some point it's not over yet. At some point it can't be held together, and we're at that point where it can't be held together. Black women have to change, otherwise it's over. If they don't change, it's not going to be one. Do they want a black community? If you do, what are you going to do to hold it together? Because they're the ones holding it up. They're the ones holding on to the past with all the negative behaviors.
Okay, so that goes back to the point raised earlier.
Okay, so the women have to change, and this goes back to, you know, the SBE stuff. This goes back to, you know, they have to change, or shit, even fucking GC. And, you know, once again, I'm not a hater ass nigga. Okay, god damn, I feel like I have to keep saying that. I shouldn't have to say that, but I'm not a hater ass nigga. I'm just saying my thoughts as a nerd naker in this shit. All right. So everyone, once again, chill the fuck out.
All right, everyone, chill.
All right. I have to keep reminding myself, hey, there's black YouTube, you know, some niggas, you know. All right. So I remember GC used to say, yeah, I think he said make a better bitch. That was the goal. I think that's what he said. But, you know, he could, if he if he came to the chat right now, I'll just ask him, was that what you said? If I was wrong, fine, I'm wrong. You know, what's going on, Josh? What's up? What's up? So, the chicks need to change. And guess what? I'm sure on the other side, the men need to change. It's like this shit. But here's the thing, though, dude. Life is fucking short, bro. Like, are you gonna wait and see? This is the thing. Like, how long are you gonna wait for women that are not in your control to change? You know, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that. You know, if you want to find a chick, fine. You know, overseas, domestic, I really don't care. Whatever color, who cares? Honestly, shit, you can fucking mate with the fucking aliens. I mean, I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want, but god damn, it's like people are waiting for they have to change. I'm like, well, really, you don't have to change. I mean, it's up to fucking them. Like he said, you know, BGS said, like, hey, it's up to them, you know. But I don't know. It would be kind of cool. Like, I want niggas to be happy, right? I just want niggas to be happy. Whatever this choice they make, you know, I just want niggas to be happy. Shit. I don't like seeing niggas fucking, you know, like BJ says, red pill raging and shit. I don't want to see that shit. I mean, I just want niggas to be happy. God damn. You know? Ever since talk shows got canceled on TV, niggas had to find their new source of entertainment, and that's Black YouTube. That's what I'm saying, man. I think the space is the Black YouTube is just growing because of, you know, entertainment and, like, you know, the COVID and all the podcasts growing and shit. People aren't watching TV like that, and like you said, TV shows get canceled extremely quickly. Even stuff on streaming services. So that's true. You know, that's true. Shit, I can be honest, like, nigga, I'm usually working while I'm listening to this shit. Like, well, if I'm listening to RBR, I'm usually working on the side or something, or I'm doing something. I usually like doing something while listening. Shit, I'll be honest with you guys, right? When I used to work in the office, dude, man, like, because for IT folk, you guys know working in the office could be kind of boring as fuck. So, you know, it's good to, like, you know, turn something on to listen to while you're working, you know? So, shit, I used to listen to fucking, maybe a RBR or something, Brother Pill back in the day, just to, you know, just get through, listen to something funny or whatever, right? So, shit, that could be why, you know, that could be why the increase, because a lot of people are working remote now, you know? So, could be. People found a way to get money from fools, and fools found a way to give their money. Bruh. I was just talking about, you missed it. We were just talking about fucking Angryman here. Super Sly did a video on him, on other people. This is about the Pearly situation, and also I think Sexy Red did a piece of a video. Angryman was just like kind of crying on and complaining and all that shit, you know, all that shit. So yeah. Yeah, right. Aegon's panel. God damn, Aegon's panel. Dude, yeah, niggas be working. We be working while listening to this shit. Like, so, I mean, hopefully, like, niggas are working. We're not, like, we not just sit on the fucking couch doing nothing. Niggas are doing something, you know? Shit.
Where it's like, what is the responsibility Black women have to repair this community? Because
Yeah.
they have a lot of power and control
in
the whole situation, and you can't claim to be a leader and then pass off blame.
Yeah.
Subjects of your leadership.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work like that.
Yeah. Do you want your men or not? If you don't, okay, the men will adapt.
Okay. So, you want your men or not? The men will adapt. Okay. So, Roger Report, nigga. Once again, I have to mention Roger Report. There was a panel that Roger Report had, and this guy, like, I think we were talking about the passport shit, you know, the Austin passport arc, and the guy, he was questioned about, you know, why hasn't he not traveled or something like that, right, to get his chick, right? Because Roger, bruh, you make it seem like you like, and it's like when if you watch some of the streams, you'd be like, oh, when I have kids and when I get a wife and blah blah blah, okay, you want to be a family man, cool, nothing wrong with that, cool, do your thing. But nigga, like, when are you gonna do this shit? It's just like, yo, when are you gonna do it? Like, when are you doing it right now, nigga? You know, you've done shout out to Luke, and all the other people. the picture of him on the, Dunstan is, laying on the bed and shit. But when are you gonna do that shit? Like sometimes, like he had a topic called like why black women have sex or some shit. I'm like, bruh, like, yo, like I know he's trying to troll with the titles and shit, I guess, but like, have you found a solution yet, Roger? God damn, yo, damn. And I think that's why that's why I'm cooler with Kev more, because he said he's kind of on like, he already found his damn solution, right? He's just kind of doing commentary and shit. So that I can kind of, I give more credit to fucking Kev, Shit. I know some of you niggas don't like the breakdown, but nigga, at least they fucking found a solution and shit. God damn, they done got wiped up and shit. Shit, at least they did something. God damn, the fuck. And Roger funny though. I just like Pro Rag, what's going on? GTC, what's going on, bro? He got some funny ass titles. Like, yo, I just want niggas to be happy, dude. And some of these niggas don't sound happy. It's just some of these niggas don't sound happy at all. Like, god damn. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they are happy. I don't know. Shit. And I'm a fan of Ed, dude. I think Ed's funny as fuck, man. But is Ed happy, nigga? I just want Ed to be happy, nigga. I want Ed to be happy, dude. Oh shit, RBR and Tommy? Woo, that'd be lit. Yo, if they did a show, man, I'm gonna try to get RBR in here. I'm gonna try. If I tell him there's a Nazi in my chat, maybe he'll come. But yeah, I'm a like, Ed cool. Like, I don't have a problem with Ed. I know, I know, like, if you're on like the anti Manosphere side, I know you don't like that shit, but I mean, I don't. I think Ed funny as fuck. I love when he rants in that damn car of his, loud ass car and making all that noise. Like it's like the car is reacting to Ed. that's the way it feels like when you be ranting, you be hearing that fucking car. I was like, god damn. All right. But let's get back to it. Let's see if there's anything else going on here.
And Sister George told me a long time ago, we won't believe that you are serious until you niggas actually leave. Passport.
Yes, she told you that.
She told me that. Yes, she did say that.
Okay.
Now the blue passport waving in your face, right? We're leaving, okay? But don't go. You can't go. Can't leave us. You said, are you going to change? Well, we're not going to change. We still don't like you or respect you, but you can't leave.
Yeah.
Well, watch us, okay? Like your friend said, why would they date you?
I was thinking to snippet that part, but I was like, am I really gonna make people mad? Because I don't want it to seem like
I snipped it.
Okay.
I snipped it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know. Makes you think about a lot.
And all the men that black men have actually been in a serious relationship with a white woman, they say the same thing. It's a reversal. Okay.
I'll say I'll be honest, right? Moment of truth, where when I would see a black man with a non-white woman, typical, we're like, you hate your mama, you kind of like sidestep, like, you try to be nice, but you kind of thinking in your head.
Yeah.
And then of course, when it was a black woman, it was like, oh, no issue. Like, okay,
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but I was like, that's really what I believed. And that's also what's been promoted. So it's like, whatever. And I don't think it was really until I started maybe listening, and hearing different perspectives, and then also recognizing how it can be to engage.
All right, she's just talking nonsense.
Modern women, especially black women, given some of the different issues we have. And
all right, I mean, they're getting kind of long-winded. I think I got what I got out of that. But yeah, man, damn, there was a lot I wanted to cover, but goddamn, I gotta kind of practice covering shit because it does take some time. God damn, I didn't even get to. I might just save that for the 3rd episode, bro. But yeah, if you missed the playback, definitely check the playback. We went over a couple other things. Shout out to Big J. Big J was here. I'll do a third. What is, like I said, subscribe if you're new. Like I said, all this live streams will be on this channel. You know, we cooning it up just a little bit, you know, just a little bit, you know, we're just gonna coon it up just a little bit, you know, have some fun here. It's, you know, just don't take it that seriously.
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
Yeah, we just, you know, we cooling, you know, a little bit of nerd nigga coon streams. So you guys will know when the next one's out. You know, just check the Discord, check the community tab. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys later on some more shit. If I find some funny shit, hey, we'll just come and talking about it, you know. So I will see y'all later. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, man.